I love the just eggplant. I love the eggplant just leering above me. Good morning, everyone. To what do I owe the pleasure? Good morning, the Thrifty Owl. Let's go. I'm up. Adam. I freaking love you. Thank you. Thank you for my candy bar yesterday, too. Good morning, Bree. All right, everyone, get in this $5 gift card giveaway. I'm doing nothing today. Good morning, Bonnie. You know what we are going to do? We're just going to flash some stuff in my bin. You know what's funny? I just sent a thing to Sarah. It will be available for replay on my YouTube. Thank you for asking. I just sent to Sarah how I need to sell stuff today because I need money, but I don't want to sell stuff today because I don't want to pack and I want to get other things done. And then the first thing I do is like, hey, hope you want to buy something. Good morning, beautiful girl. Hello, Julie. All right, today, you have your first show today. Do you have any big tips? Yes. Don't expect much. Just kidding. Not kidding. Not kidding. Here's my advice for your first show. I feel like most people that are having their first shows now, they're like selling a bunch of stuff for the first show, which is amazing. Congratulations. My first show I sold nothing. My second show I sold nothing. My third show I sold nothing. So lower your expectations a little bit. John, good morning. Good morning. Here I am talking crap, not talking crap. What's up? Thank you for the raid. Look at Cherry Bomb. I didn't even know you were here yet. Thank you so much for the raid. I love you. It's funny that you're here because I was just giggling about how this eggplant is just leering over my head right here. Is it over here or over here for you? It's over here, right? Thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, please go follow John. We're just getting on this morning and we're talking about attracting buyers. And here you are. You know what's funny? Oh, wait, I was just talking about you. I don't even know if you like came here and left. Anything from Dixon Cider Collection by Jenna. I don't know what any of those words mean, Jenna. I thank you for your purchase. John, my son is going to start doing meat review Mondays. So he has a TikTok with his buddies and they do meat reviews. And so I was telling him about you and look how cute that little thing is. I was telling him about you and how you sell snacks and you do all right. Isn't that awesome? So I was like, you could do your meat review and then you could sell meat. And so I had him watch Dixon Cider. Oh, oh, that's freaking funny. You can even play with your meat too. I've heard that. I was gonna make an Arby's joke there. This is supposed to be a professional show. Okay, I said the whole thing. I am not doing a very good job. Good morning, everyone. Anyway, we are going to. I love you. Oh my God, if he's doing that, boys, it should. Oh, he's an adult now, so he could totally say, I'm never reading anything you ever type again, Jenna. I've learned my lesson. He totally could do that. Rewind, start over. Good morning. Thank you for the raid. I love you, everyone, getting this gift card giveaway. Make sure you're following my friend John. And bookmark. I'm distracted. Genitalia. Oh no. Me? Oh. Yes, we're gonna sell meat. ADHD is a wonderful thing. It's my superpower and also a curse. Because then my life looks like this. Have you ever seen those memes that's like, I don't want to take medicine because it'll dull my sparkle. And then they pan and like, this is their sparkle. This is my sparkle right here. But I don't want to take medicine because it'll dull my sparkle. Jenna, how long do you think you're going to last before you get kicked out of here? Because one of my mods is already like, done. I love you. You're funny. The other one, 3 minutes. That's a good goal. I appreciate your response on that one. Like, you know what? Come back tomorrow. You can come back every day and just throw those in there, especially when I'm not prepared for it, because I will read every comment and I'll read it out loud. You'll get me every single day with those. Today is supposed to be a professional day, but come back tomorrow because I'm here for it. Especially if I do a night show. Hodge After Dark has different rules. Hodge After Dark can swear and do whatever. Or selling areas all over the house. Exactly. This is my house. I'd like to learn some shit, please. Bree, will you teach me some stuff? I love you. Everyone get in this gift card giveaway. 10 seconds left. Yes, this is my house. And just on top of, all of the mess or whatever, then I just have like laundry over there. I have some laundry over here. We're really doing a great job. It's fine. Everything's fine. Jess Lee, thank you so much. Yeah, who organizes? That's for the birds. I did hang my shelves, which I'm really happy about. All right, I'm going to do another giveaway. This one's for a little Hodge card. You definitely have more space to fill. Yeah, exactly. I am going to try to clean today, so follow me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok if you don't mind swearing. And I am going to... I'll post some before and after pictures. You love my shelves? Thank you. I finally hung some of them. I'm going to hang more in my shed when I get it all going, but here is what I have hung. The Hodge cards are these little trading cards. Look how freaking cute they are. If you don't clean it by next time, you're spanking. Oh, see, John. John, thanks for bringing your friends over here. I appreciate you. I'm having a downsize the building I'm in sold. Got to be out in 3 weeks. That's quick. Gumby Man, you got this. Also, I liked your little bit emoji guy. He's cute. Or your little caricature. Y'all are wild. It's too early in the morning for you guys. I'm still asleep. I am a Celsius and a half in though, so I'm about ready. Attracting buyers. How do you attract buyers? That's a wonderful question. I think that's such a silly question. Your 2 cups of coffee. That's how I feel about the Celsiuses. Like, people drink like a freaking whole thing of coffee. Hi. That's a great question, Jenna. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Christine. I have a full house full of stuff now. My store is sold. I have a full house full of stuff. Antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. Every Tuesday, I just purchased a storage unit from Cooperstown, New York, which is home of the Baseball Hall of Fame. So every Tuesday until the end of time, until I get through the storage unit, I will be doing sports memorabilia. On Thursday, I'm doing jewelry. On Wednesday, I usually do talk shows. Mondays and Fridays are vintage decor. So I do a little bit of everything. Follow me. I'm fun, kind of, sometimes. Till the end of time. Exactly. Koala figures. For sure. I for sure have those. I will find them for you. Would you say you have a hodgepodge of things? I do. And you know what I love? How do you make space unboxing, or do you lay things out? I don't. I open things live. I just have boxes and totes of things. And then I still have my Zubas on, by the way. I just have like boxes of things next to me and bags of things, and I just take them out. I want to be more organized. I want to put things up and make things super nice and do whatever. I just am not that person. This is my preference, yes. Unless someone did it for me. When I had my store, so my store was called the Hodgepodge Place, and people would come in and they would say, how did you come up with your store? What's the hodgepodge? And I would say the definition of hodgepodge is a confused bunch of items, and that is what I sell and what my life is, a confused bunch of items. Maybe give you an Applebee's gift card. I have what is that song? The Fancy Like Applebee's? I have one of those. You know what? I can't sit on this side of my house. I'm not going to be able to sit here because looking at it, I just see the pitch and I see the house go like this and it stresses me out. I'm getting there, Brie. So I agree. I'm concurring with you. Eating good in the neighborhood. Mr. Birdie, I love that. So attracting buyers. Exactly. I'm not selling today. I'm talking. But there are things in my bin. Oh, that's Applebee's. Eating good in the neighborhood. I am flashing candy bars. All proceeds of the candy bars go to my son's girlfriend's dance studio. And there are other things in the bin. And then giveaways. And today we were talking about attracting buyers. So let's talk about attracting buyers. I think the biggest piece of advice that I can give is I thought this was an Applebee's gift card. I got all excited. It's not. It's a Starbucks and a Crumble cookie and a Subway. I don't know why I have all 3 of these right here, but is to be yourself, right? So there's an ask for every seat. I'm not a Starbucks girly. I'm a Dunkin' girly. but we just don't have Starbucks up here, really. There's an ask for every seat, so be yourself, right? So be yourself, everyone's taken. I can say all those little stupid cliches, but it's so true. So when you are in, there's an ask for every seat. Exactly. When you are doing your shows, it's very easy to tell when you aren't the person that you pretend to be, especially at the beginning. So most people who can, like, after you watch someone like a time or two, like, you can put on a show. I love Tim Hortons, but we don't have those over up here either. If you put on a show, like, the person that I am, there are days where I'm over the top and loud and fun, and there are days where I'm crying, and there's days in between, but I'm still the same person. And so I feel like when you are first building this community and you're starting to attract buyers, you have to be true to yourself and be who you're going to be. Because if I log in one day and you are, a kind, friendly, fun, loving person, then I log in the next day and you're cursing everyone out and you seem annoyed, and then I log in the next day and then you're like, like, there's a difference between having a bad day and being a bad, whatever. So just be yourself and find your own community and get your own group of people, because putting on a show and being fake is hard, right? So I always say, in person, so anybody that knows me in person, like, I'm a fun person, but I don't talk to people and I keep to myself. And I, like, Ho to the Mo has come and helped me multiple times during my shows, and she always, like, laughs, because when I'm done with my show, I say all of the words I'm gonna say to humans, to adults, right here with you. The only other people I speak to in my life are my children, and I use so many of I just don't talk after. And she's like, you don't say anything, you don't talk, so we just, like, work quietly. So I feel like this is totally my personality, but it's an exaggerated. So I'm working, right? So this is an exaggerated version of me. So it is who I am, but I am more bubbly or talky or whatever. So but still, you have to be like, do what you say you're going to do, be who you're saying you're going to be. And I think that's the best way to attract buyers. Also, I am becoming, oh, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Something about thumbnails. Words are hard today. I think that making thumbnails is a good way to bring people into. This thumbnail that I used for today is one that I already had in. Words are hard every day. Exactly. Is one that I already had in, but I'm trying to make new, fun, exciting, something to, like, when you're scrolling through and you click on a page and you could be like, oh, I want to see what that person's doing right now. I think that that's a good way to attract buyers. I haven't really been good at that, but I'm trying. So I will get back to you to see if that works. I did too, except for mine was kind of boring. Like, I looked at everyone's little AI people and they're so cute and they have so much detail. And I feel like you probably did more, let's be honest, especially like Billy Flipper, calling you out, bro. I feel like you did more than just say, make a caricature of me as my job. Like, you had to have, good morning, how are you today? You had to have put in there, like, add whatnot, add an option. Like, you had to put more prompts in. Because I could have done that. But mine just came out like a auctioneer, which is fine. It's cute. It just doesn't have all of the cute little AI things. Fun AI thumbnail is an actual pic of your items better. Here's my thing with pictures of your items. I hate that. Will it attract? So here's what I think you should do. Put it as your thumbnail up until the day of your show and then change it. Because bathing suit I love that. I wanted to say, yeah, 197.5, 95, 92.5, 90, 87.5, 85, 82.5, 80. I haven't done that since that day, I don't think. I have to practice the other way. So the reason, I hate you, Nat. The reason that I think that's a bad thing and it annoys the crap out of me is because if I take a picture of what I'm selling, so let's say I'm selling this shelf and everything on it, and I take a picture and I put it on as my thumbnail. The entire show, I will have people come in and say, do you have that? Do you have that thing of marbles? Do you have that thing of marbles? Do you have marbles? Do you have marbles? Do you have like, they will ask for one thing that's in the picture the entire time. And chances are I sold it the first thing, right? The only way I think that works is if you do something like Upcycled by Brie, where she has everything beautifully set out behind her, And then as she's selling it, you can see it go off of her shelf. Good morning, Great Friendly Finds. And so they aren't like behind her is all she's selling. So they can request things that are they can still see, but not things in your thumbnail. That is why I don't like to have things that I'm selling in my thumbnail, because that's what happens every single time. If I do a thumbnail with a fairy lamp, the entire time someone will say, is that fairy lamp for sale? Do you have that fairy lamp? Do you have that fairy lamp? And I would have sold it hours ago. So that annoys the crap out of me. Now, leading up to it, I think it's a great way to get people to bookmark your show, except if they remember it, or if you're going to preload, because then they're just going to ask for it the whole time. So just be prepared to tell them, no, I already sold that the entire time. People will ask. So that's up to you. But I don't like to do that. Just my personal opinion on that. Video of my shelves, but not the thumbnail, but I also have my shelves behind me. That's a good idea, the video. I think generic thumbnails are better in my opinion as well. But I do know that like getting people excited for the product that you're going to sell helps. Do you think having a video of all your items is a good idea? I do. I don't think it hurts to have a video, because I only do generally random pulls. I'm going to do another $5 gift card giveaway because I generally do random pulls. I never know what I'm going to sell. I don't even know what I have, let alone what I'm going to sell. So I don't make videos of anything. But I think that if I'm going to do, I am setting up for a Easter show at Sarah's house. Sarah's going to get a new shelf and she's going to put everything out. I will take a video of that and load it. During a show, there is a Whatnot boost. Is it worth it? I would say no. Here's my opinion on that. I will say thank you so much for the tip. I love you. I appreciate you. I feel like that went, Nicole, that went right into what I was going to say. And when people like pay to promote your show or whatever, a tip goes directly to the seller. A paying to promote gets people in your show and it gives you a chance to capture those people, but you don't necessarily get that. Whatnot just gets all of that money. Now, can you look at the analytics and see that it pushes your show to a certain amount of people? Yes. Is it necessarily going to be the people that you want your show pushed to? No. So when you think about Whatnot, 10 of 12 shows is participating in other shows, building community is better. You agree? Yes. Mr. Bird, who sells? So it's your wife that sells, because it doesn't look like you have a seller profile. Is it your wife? What's her name? So when you pay to promote, the Whatnot app is still 90% Bird Boy Vintage. Thank you. I just followed her. Is 90% sports cards, shoes, Loungefly, Funko Pops. Like, it's still a very niche app. It's still a very small community, right? So I'm sure that the analytics I'm speaking of were from a year ago, so I'm sure it's probably up to, it was like 10% before. It's probably like 20% now. Are into vintage decor, jewelry, things that I personally sell. So the only time, so when they push to promote your show, let's say I'm selling trinkets and I pay to promote my show, they are pushing my show to the app as a whole. So you can see on the analytics that they pushed my show to 1,000 people, but out of that 1,000 people, how many people actually want to buy what I'm selling? Out of 1,000 people, maybe only 10% are even looking for something that I'm selling. So if I'm not, like, maybe I will try to promote my sports card show, my sports memorabilia show, a different kind of show. Or if I'm selling comic books or something where I think that it's going to hit the general audience, I have not found a benefit to paying to promote. I've tested it in multiple different shows, multiple different times. Do I see the analytics? Do I see that it pushes people to my show? Yes. Do I believe that it does exactly what it's supposed to? Yes. Does that equate to buyers? No, not always. So it would be a do at your own risk. Do it once or twice, see if it works, but I wouldn't put a lot of time or energy into that. When your show is promoted, is pushed to the section that says shows with momentum. Where do they come from, meaning viewers? Right, exactly. But so if they're just pushing me, that's just pushing me to the general public. That is just pushing me to Whatnot as a whole, which is great, except for if Whatnot as a whole at the time that I'm selling is a bunch of teenage boys looking for sports cards, then I'm just going to get a bunch of teenage boys looking for sports cards. So it's just pushing it to the general public. It's not directed specifically to the people that I need. So until they can like, okay, I'm having a jewelry show and I'm going to pay to promote, and I want until they can show me that my paying to promote is going to push to jewelry buyers, people in the jewelry community, people that have liked jewelry as their things to watch, people who are already in jewelry shows are going to get a, hey, go look at her, then I will believe that it's going to be worth the money. Right now, I think it is not. I also have to say, and they didn't do it this year, and I feel like maybe they learned from last year. Last year, Whatnot made a big to do about how much money they spent or how much money they made with people paying to promote. It was over $1 million directly to their pockets. They made with the pay to promote. And instantly I got the ick. Instantly I was like, okay, so you just took $1 million from us for what? Just to be on your app? Like, that instantly gave me the, nope, this is not what we want to do. This is not where the best way to support your favorite sellers is to like, comment, share, tip, buy something. Like, then exactly. So, and they didn't do that this year. Last year they announced it publicly, and I feel like they got enough backlash that they learned that is not what we're going to do here. Low-key Mom, you won that $5 gift card giveaway. Thank you so much. I'm going to do another Hodge card. I use ChatGPT. Don't tell Ho. Does hearting the shows really work? I don't think it's been proven, but I think as a whole, like, it's hard to like test the data on that. I don't think it hurts though. What about a community boost? That's the same thing. Community boost and paid to promote is the same thing. Yes, I think emojis work well too. I think anytime, so the analytics that we've been able to track or that we've been able to look into are purchases. That's why flash sales help, because the more items you sell in a short amount of time, like, shows to the app, this show is getting a lot of traction. We got to get over there. And that's the same reason why I might miss the chat, but I don't slow my chat ever, because an active chat shows Whatnot. You are getting a lot of traction in your show. So people are there, people are talking, people are buying, people are looking. And so they're going to send people to you because they want to make more money. This is a business. They want to make more money. So if you're selling more, they're making more. So they're going to send people to the shows where things are moving. The chat is moving, the sales are moving, things like that. Loading your shop with every item versus doing random pulls. We want to try both options, see what works better. You should try and see what works. But good morning, Atomic Redhead. You should try both and see what's working. I don't like to preload things, but I am going to start preloading some things. I do think it helps. I think that you can get pre-bids on things. People can see what you have, especially if you're newer. But my opinion with preloading is, if I'm going to take the time to take a picture, to clean the item, to take a picture, to write a description, to upload a item into my into my bin, it's going to cost you more. If I randomly pull it out of this bag, I'm going to start it at $1 or $3. If I am going to spend all that time to preload something, I'm going to charge you more money because I touched it 10 times. Living Bliss used to say, the more times I touch it, the more it's going to cost you. And that is exactly how I feel. And that is why I don't list on stagnant platforms. That's why I don't sell on Etsy, eBay, any of those. One, I don't want to take the time to do that. I don't want to sit on the item. And two, I have to charge more. If I'm going to touch it more and do more things to it, I'm going to charge you more. So would you rather have a better price or a nicer picture? Also, my ADHD, I can post like 2 things, then I get bored and I don't want to do it anymore. So it just doesn't work for me. But it does work for some people. And when people do it, I have seen huge growth on people that do take the time to do it. It's not my thing. I hate listening to. I don't do it. What do you sell? I'm going to follow you, Isagu, but you like to money, so preload some shit. Yes. So I am going to start preloading some things, especially for some certain shows. Like yesterday, I preloaded some stuff we did at the sports memorabilia show. Tomorrow, we don't really have anything picked for jewelry, but maybe we picked up a Blanco Valley. Oh, you know what? $100. I definitely loaded that into the shop. Yeah. So I am going back to a couple antique stores have asked me to come back. I am going to call the one lady today and schedule the time. I am going to ask her to send me some pictures of the stuff that she has in her store, because I will preload those just so that you guys see what I'm going to have when I go there. That being said, it's going to be amazing, beautiful stuff, but it'll be nice to just preload a couple, I'm sure, like fairy lamps and, Hannah Ness or whatever else you guys are into, they will have that because it's an antique store. So I will ask her and I will preload some of those just so you guys have an idea because it's not my normal style. And also I have to pay up for those things because it's not like she gives me those for free. So I feel like it's in a thumbnail. It should be preloaded. That's not a bad rule. Definitely have a variety of price points. That's the other thing too. I like to have things. I'm on silent now. Everyone yell at Nat. Do you think because I'm on silent and I went like this, she thinks I was yelling at her? Probably not. I did dollar charts last night for the first time. Adrenaline was real. For sure. It'll give you anxiety. That's for sure. I'm going to run a flash sale. I do recommend always having a bunch of things in your bin. I think that attracts buyers too. So as a buyer, I spend, people get like frustrated or mad or whatever. I spend tens of thousands of dollars on this app and I buy a lot. So if I am going to buy from you, one, I only buy from you if I like you. I'm not going to support people's businesses that I don't like. I don't care what you have. I don't care if you have the best items with the best price. I'm not going to buy from you if I'm not a fan. Salty Charm, thank you so much for the raid. Let me follow you. Thank you for bringing your friends over here. Everyone, please go follow Salty Charm. How was your show? What did you sell? Tell us about yourself. If I buy though, JV, we got 2 raids in a row. I love you. Everyone go follow JV. Thank you so much. If you go on location in a store like that, what type of agreement do you make? I will tell you that in just a second. So what was I talking about before that? I got distracted. 2 raids, something. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to move on to, the bin. I definitely think you should have things in your bin. If I buy things from you, if I buy something from you, I'm going to buy things out of your bin every time, even I don't need. First of all, I don't need anything ever. I do not need a damn thing. But I want stuff and I want to support you. So I buy things and I generally thank you for your purchase of the candy bar and I generally just resell it. But I support you and I try to give you money. But if I buy one thing from you or if I buy something and I have discounted shipping, I will fill my box out of your bin every single time. If you have candy bars, I'm going to buy them because one, I will eat them and two, because I definitely think you should always have things in your bin. Have things for $1, have things for $100. Just have a few options in there. Also too, I will not enter a giveaway unless I really want what you're giving away or I'm going to buy something from you. So if I'm going to buy something, I'll take the discounted shipping. I never win giveaways, but I'll take the discounted shipping every time and I'll enter your giveaway. Or if you're giving me money, I will always enter your giveaway. But thank you so much for coming over here, Salty Charm. I appreciate you. But if you're going to give away something, I'm not going to take it from someone else if it's not something I want or something that, I'm not going to buy things out of your buy it now. And usually if I win a giveaway, it puts me down a rabbit hole and I just sit in your show and I buy too much. So that's why I don't enter a lot of giveaways. Yeah, you want Mr. Beast money? Facts. The flash sale button, if you go into your bin, so here's my bin. Thank you, Papa. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Let's pin. Do you see my little croc charms? Aren't they adorable? They're specifically made just for me. An eggplant, a ghost, and a little Hodge and Go Nuts. You pin the product. You go to these. You go to the 3 little buttons. And then it says run flash sale. And then you can click the flash sale. And then you can click the discounted amount and the amount of time. So let's discount those for 45% off. And we're going to run that for 10 minutes. So that'll run down here. Please make sure you're following me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. TikTok, if you don't mind swearing and bad dating stories, that's all my TikTok is. But my Facebook and my Instagram are professional. And my YouTube, if you ever miss a show and you want to go back, as long as I don't say something I'm not supposed to or sing music or have music playing, my YouTube will have all my old shows up. And then as long as if you don't have, I hit 2K this morning. I needed to come here. Thank you. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, I watched you the other night. Wait. I think I screenshot you again. I'm sorry. I have screenshots of all of you on my page. I was watching you and it made me think I needed to say something to you. Oh no, where is it? I forgot what it is. Everyone go follow Curated by Kat. She's so cute. Was it last night? Well, no, it had to be 2 nights ago. I take a lot of pictures on my phone. Obviously, I don't know where else. Well, I mean, I guess I could have a camera. All right, I'm getting out of control. This is not making any sense. What day? It had to be 2 days ago. Anyway, I was watching you and I meant to say something to you, but I forget what it was. So everyone go follow Curated by Kat. Monday. Had to be Monday. That makes sense. So I don't remember what I wanted to say to you. Something about, I liked your sweater again. You always have the cutest clothes. You were selling a really pretty quilt, or not quilt, one of those blankets that has all the squares. It'll come to me. Saw a big eggplant plush yesterday and thought of you. I love that. Yeah, a Afghan. That's what it is. It was pretty. I am new. Full-time job, nurse 5 boys. I apply. Whew, good for you. How do I continue to grow? Okay, that's a good advice. You have four of me? I have 4 of you. That's a lot. One of me is a lot. Here I have advice for nurse mom. You are already doing too much, right? You're amazing. You're a superhero. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. That being said, you are going to grow because you have, this is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living. Don't ever, and I still compare myself to people who have, and I do everything by myself. Like, I still compare myself to people who have full teams of people and whatever else, because we always want to be bigger and be better and whatever else. You are going to grow. Oh, screenshots. Okay. You are going to grow as fast, or as, you know, as much effort as you put in is how much you're going to get out, right? So you are going to, if you continue to do shows, what I would say with your schedule is, if you can schedule like a specific day a week to do a show and never miss that show, you will continue to grow. But you have to, it's when you cannot dedicate as much time and energy as other people, it's just going to take you a little longer to grow. It doesn't mean you're not going to, but you have to give yourself some grace because you're doing all the things. So take time. You're an attractive buyer. What are your take on doing live shopping? Like, how do you list, since you can't start at $1? You can change the price every time. So I still do. Isa, thank you so much. You won that. I still do the general listings when I do live shopping, and then I just change the price every time that I go. Vintage on the clock. I'm going to follow you every time that I go. So I have basic listings in here, but let's say all the things start. Kyla, thank you so much for your offer. All the things start at $1. I will, or something wants to start at $10. Why won't it let me look at it? It doesn't want me to accept your offer. Look. Why? Why can't she have it? What not? She can have it. I promise. Let me sell it. Let me go out and come back in. So, rude. Exactly. So let's go back to the person who asked me about the live. I love you. Thank you for being here. Let me go back and answer the person who talked to me about live shopping. Oh my God, it still won't let me. I went out and came back in and it's still doing the same thing. Nope, sorry. You can't have it. Here, I'm just going to run a flash sale on it then. We'll work around this issue. Whatnot. Pin product, run flash sale. Let's do 35%. It'll be $4.55, even cheaper. Okay. So when I go to antique stores, there will be things that will be priced like it's an antique store. Things are going to be priced where they should be for antiques, but like not where I'm used to selling things. What I suggest with you, if you're going to go to an antique store, is you add a certain price to it, right? So if I have something and it's going to be $10, you know, when people go to estate sales or garage sales, they usually double the price, especially on the first day. That'll pay for your, you know, fees, shipping, all of that, and then you'll make a couple bucks. That's the thing that's hard with doing antique stores, is things are already priced so high, it's hard to make any money on it. So if I go to an antique store and sell $1,000 worth of stuff, I'll be lucky to make a couple $100. But it's good for the stores, because especially in the slow time, it's winter, no one's doing anything in New York right now. It's negative 20 degrees out, no one's going outside. So it's good for the stores because it pushes their vendors, it makes them a little money. And it's also good for me because I get new people. Even if I can make $100, $200, it's relationship building. Exactly. So we talk about non-scale victories, non-monetary wins. Like this show, this is a non-monetary win show. I'm not selling things. I'm not making any money today, but I'm making new friends and I'm helping build the community. And if you're better, I'm better. So we're doing things together. So that is a day where you just kind of take the loss. Like, I'm not going to make money paid by the hour. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for valuing my time and energy. So when I do those shows, it's kind of like a loss leader. So I know that that day is going to be spent, one, helping people in my community, helping buy getting new buyers and networking and making new friends. I'm also not going to make money at all, especially, again, like I said, if you work out. When I was a salary employee for 15 years, if you work out how much you get paid by hour, you'll cry yourself to sleep every night. So you just what? There was a bug. How are you alive? It's 50 degrees in my house right now. It'll just don't work it out that way. Can you do two different categories and be successful? Yes. Oh, thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy, I love you. I think that's a great way to attract buyers. Let's pull everything back to attracting buyers. Also, everyone, please go follow Cherry Bomb Vintage. She's here every day helping me for free just because she's my friend. I appreciate her. She has amazing shows. Everyone go follow Cherry Bomb Vintage. Do you recommend getting on here and just chat with people randomly? Yes, I do. I think that that's the best way to make friends. My first 6 months a year on this app, I'm still on this app from morning till night every day. Thank you for your tip. Just the tip. I love you. And, but I think it's a good way to make friends. I love you, Salty Peach. Thank you so much for your tips. I think it's a great way to build your community, make friends. Go into shows like this. Don't self-promote. Just go into shows and talk, make friends. One of my best friends, Board of Thrift, Molly, she goes into shows and just like tells jokes and like just talks to people, and she gets followers out of it. You know why? Because she's fun. And people are like, who's this bitch? I want to check her out. And then they click on her and then they like her. Okay. Circle back. Attracting buyers. Let's see if I can get my brain to go back to thank you so much for your tip. I love you. I appreciate you. Yes, be authentic. Let me, Molly, what do you, wait, where is she? Right there. What do you not want to do even though you know it will help you grow and just can't? Preload items, organize my items, take my items out and know what I'm going to sell prior to the day, and self-promote in my own social media. Those are a bunch of things that I need to do. I know will help me. I don't want to do. We have sponsors. Thank you so much. Oh, and go live at night. Here's my thing. I talked to Board to Thrift. Molly, you won. I love you. We have a sponsored giveaway. Thank you so much. Let me run that right now. Here's my thing with going live at night. I know I also changed my whole life. Atomic Redhead. Everyone, please go follow Atomic Redhead. I love you, birthday sister. Everyone go follow Atomic Redhead. You're amazing. Thank you for being here. Here's my thing. I have spent my entire life not being good enough, not feeling good about myself, I didn't even start the giveaway. I'm sorry. I got distracted. And working really, really hard to prove something to someone else and not being around my kids, right? So my son had to do a project last week. I'm going to cry thinking about it. My son had to do a project last week, and he had to get up in front of the class and he had to talk for 5 minutes about his like childhood or whatever. And he was telling me about how he was talking about how he didn't see me for the first, he said 5 years. Thank God he only said 5. Thank you for your tip. I love you. And he said he spent all those years with his grandparents, and he's not wrong. And to be fair, it was 10 years at least, because I worked every single day. I was store manager for Lowe's. I worked 70, 80 hours a week, an hour away from home. I worked every single day from 4 o'clock in the morning until nighttime. I saw them maybe 2 days a week if I got my 2 days a week off. But I had to. I've been a single mother since I was 20. I had Cole a week before my 21st birthday. I've been a single mother since Emma was 8 months old. So 16 years. I have everything I have done for myself, but it was at a cost. It was a sacrifice. So now so when I left there, I took a step back so that I could, one, try to have a personal life, and two, spend more time with the kids. So now that I know I also refuse to do weekend shows. I do them once in a while for people that I really like and I really care about, and because I know I have to. I've tried to set myself a hard boundary of not doing nights and weekends so that I'm here every single night with my kids, and I have weekends to do whatever with my children. And that I know that that's hindering my growth here. I know that I could be a lot bigger, a lot more successful, make a lot more money if I did those things. I am not going to do that right now. And that's a hard thing for me because, again, I've spent my entire life thinking I wasn't good enough and wanting to be bigger and and I know that I need to make money and whatever. But I also know that my son is 18 and he's leaving for college. He's going to go to college in another state, and he's leaving in 6 months and he's gonna move away I'm gonna cry. So those are things that I refuse to do. Also, so we're gonna get rid of that. But everyone go follow Atomic Redhead. I love you. But eventually, so he asked me the other day, you know what I told him? He asked me one time when I stopped working at Lowe's and I opened the thrift store, he said, Mom, do you miss having money? And I said, not as much as I missed you. And I stand by that. Like you're right. We had money. Mom made a lot of money and I was able to buy 2 houses and a business and anything that they've ever wanted for the first 15 years of their life. But I missed everything. I missed every football game, every concert, every first day of school, I missed everything. Not worth it. Not as much as I missed you, buddy. So he asked me the other day, Mom, when are we going to expand? When is the Hodgepodge place going to hit the next level? Because I sold my business and that's been real rough. I miss it. I hate that I sold it, but I had to. So I said, when you leave. And he goes, oh, so I'm holding you back? I said, absolutely not. I said, when you are gone, when you guys are gone, both of you, then I will start to travel more and expand and do the things that I want to do. But I will soak up this little tiny bit of time that I have left with you. And I don't care. We can live in a cardboard box. Mom doesn't care. So Mondays, we're doing meat review Mondays. And I'm really, really excited about this. If you haven't seen, this is the only way I'm going to expand is by making the kids do it with me. And I'm not making them. They want to do it with me. So Cole has a TikTok. I got a raid. Thank you so much for the raid. I love you. Sorry I'm being emotional. It's happy emotions. My son does a meat review with his friends on TikTok. And so on Mondays, look how cute this is. We're going to start doing meat review Mondays. And I'm going to buy a bunch of different meats. Thank you for your tip. I love you. I appreciate you. We're going to start doing meat reviews, and for an hour every Monday, he's going to do a show. I did say too, I said, if you're going to do you're going to go to an $80,000 freaking school, you need to start leaning into this whatnot Nepo baby thing, and you need to start working. So he's going to come and we're going to do meat reviews on Mondays. So you'll get to meet Cole if you haven't yet. You'll get to meet my kid next Monday. This Monday we have to go to Massachusetts to visit a school, but next Monday we're going to start it. Whatnot Nepo baby. I said that I was like, listen, I have nothing to offer you. Like you're not, I have no inheritance or insurance or anything, but I can make you, I have a little bit of a following on Whatnot. You can be a Whatnot Nepo baby. That's all I got to offer you, kid. My husband download the app just so he could buy me. I love that. Okay. Everyone go follow Atomic Redhead. Thank you so much again for this. Is it worth to do storage units? I think so. Cherry Bomb, you won that giveaway. I freaking love that. Sorry, only my friends can win today. Rigged. Just kidding. You're all my friends. I love you so much. Who rated me, by the way? I feel like I didn't yell about you enough, and I'm sorry. Who rated me? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. And let me start the next giveaway. Grinch Mom, thank you for the raid. Thank you, Carlos, for tagging myself. Okay, let's take a picture. It's been a while since we've had 200 people in here, so let's take a picture. Cheese! Good morning! Let's do a little heart. I love you. Thank you. Okay. Have you ever explored private labeling, or do you feel that very capital intensive for the average 250K plus? I have no idea what you just asked me. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to ask. I love you. Thank you for asking a question. Okay, storage units. I think that it depends on how much you're paying for the storage unit, where you're getting the storage unit, what's in the storage unit. My issue, creating your own brand. You can create your own brand for a lot less than that. You should create your own brand. If you're going to sell on here, you can go to ChatGPT for free and make yourself a little logo and start branding yourself. Change your name to something, a brand. I did not pay to do anything with my brand until years into this business. Your brand is creating itself. Exactly. You don't need to do anything. Gavel Dabber's daughter. Is your father an auctioneer? I need to know more about you. Gavel Dabble. That's such a fun name. Hold on, I gotta follow you. I am gonna follow you. We're gonna be best friends now. I need you to tell me about yourself. Oh, you're beautiful. Is that you? Hold on, I gotta zoom in on your face. You're so pretty! Thank you so much for coming over here. Michaela Plum, what a cool name. Gabble Dabbles, is that your dad a auctioneer? Or are you, her dad sells on here too? Is his name Gabble Dabble? And she's Gabble Dabble Daughters? That's a freaking cool name. Where are you from? Can I follow your dad too? We're gonna be best friends now. Everyone go follow Gabble Dabbles. Gabble Dabble's daughter. That's such a cool name. I'm gonna say that all day. It's gonna be my stim today. Is he single? Gabble Dabble. There we go. Gabble Dabble and Gabble Dabble's daughter. Go follow. Both of them. I love this. Illinois. Okay. Hello, the Farmhouse Friar. Everyone go follow them. How fun. We love all things auction. That's amazing. Okay, let's go back to the storage unit question. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place. Welcome. That's what I do here. I think that I don't buy storage units often because I have no place to put everything that comes in a storage unit. When you buy a storage unit, you take the good with the bad, you take the old with the new, you take the ugly with the whatever. So if you're going to go to storage unit auctions, I had to get rid of my hiccups. I can only have like 1, maybe 2 hiccups, or then I am going to throw up. So 1 hiccup. That's it. I can't do it. I hate them. I hate hiccups. Really? That's how your wife? I can't. It's bad. You got my frog shirt? Yay. Peace, frogs. I'm so excited. So, makes them go away? Okay, good to know. Usually I can make them go away if I catch them right off the bat. If I don't, I would have had to log off. If I didn't get rid of that hiccup right away, I would have had to log off. So, storage units. You're pregnant. Congratulations. I just bought the storage unit. I love you. I just bought the storage unit of... Shoot, tried to scare you. I mean, it distracted me. You won. You got it. I bought the storage unit of sports cards. Though I'm very happy with it and I'm going to make money off it and I love it, it has taken over my entire space. It is so much stuff. So it's hard to tell you if you think it's worth it or not. I have bought the first storage unit auctions I ever went to. I bought 2 units. The first unit I paid $20 for. We opened it. The first thing we found was a purse. It had a bunch of letters from prison and used needles in it. And I was like, cool, we're throwing everything in here out. We threw the entire unit out. It was a waste of $20 and half of our day. The second unit, though, I paid $40 for. No one came to this auction, by the way. I paid $40 for, and it was full of hunting and fishing equipment and tools. And I made a ton of money. But that was when I had my store and I had a place to put it all. So it's hit or miss, especially if you're going to do whatnot. So it's a little bit, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you found me. We're best friends now. You can't leave. We're making new friends this year. It's going to be great. I've made so many new friends over the last few weeks. It's so nice. I've been watching so many of your guys' shows too, which is exciting. We've been on, look at Kat. Kat's our new friend too. I love you. Everyone go follow Curated by Kat. And Salty Charm. She's a new friend today too. You need whatnot friends? We can be your friends. We can be your friends. Farmhouse Antiques. Lots of farmhouses around here. Okay, who's going to win this giveaway from Gabble Dabble's daughter? Gabble Dabble. Gabble Dabble. Love your name. Foxy finds you and I are already friends. Whatnot friends are awesome. My best friends in the entire world are people that I met on Whatnot. I have one real life friend and it's Sarah. She's the only one that I've known. She was my stepmom's best friend and then she worked for me at Lowe's and became my best friend and now I see her all the time. But my other best friends and the people I talk to every day are Cherry Bomb Vintage, Ho to the Mo, Nat and Kid, Heavy Shag, Smorgasbord, and Board of Thrift. I also do talk to the Thrifty guys every day and Kayla. She doesn't even sell on here ever. So I can't even remember her name. I just know her as Kayla now. But I do talk, like all of my best friends in life are people that I talk to that I met on this app. And I'm very thankful. This app is life-changing. It's Skid. Yeah, Skid doesn't sell in here though, right? Nat's Kid. Nat and Kid. She's the other one in our group chat. And Michelle's Deals. And Monica, Tranquility Antiques. There's a lot of people in that group chat. It is silenced, but I do answer it often. Everyone, please go follow his and her 297 days. I have talked to the Thrifty guys every day for the last 297 days. We have a snap streak of 297. I also have a snap streak here. We're going to get distracted for a minute. Kayla, I have a snap streak with Kayla of 167. 297 days. I have a snap streak with Sarah of 2,806 days. Is that like 8 years? That's why I don't delete Snapchat. It's the only reason I'm a grown-ass adult with Snapchat is because of Sarah. 2018. Me and Molly have a snap streak of 677 days. That's almost 2 years. That means that we have snapped each other back and forth every day for the last 10 years. Dash and I have a snap streak of 1,826 days. So how many years is that? Me and Dash have the second highest behind me and Sarah. But yes, me and the Thrifty guys talk every day as well. So anyway, get back to everyone go follow His and Her Shop Chicago. I've been talking to, it is impressive, right? I take my streaks very seriously. Exactly. She takes her streaks very seriously. And there have been times like when I lived in my old house, my brother lived with me, and like she was like, I'm gonna call your brother and tell him to wake you up and snap me if you don't snap me right now. It's been every single day since 2018. That's a long time. But everyone come watch our jewelry show tomorrow. We're gonna have jewelry tomorrow. It was another lifetime ago. I think I've lived like 4 lives since then. I'm pretty sure. At least two different lives, because that was when I still worked for Lowe's. So I went from being a Lowe's store manager to a thrift store owner to now I do this at home. It's crazy. So many lives. What's your favorite type of items to buy and sell? I like little items. I like miniatures. So I don't have any on my shelves right now because I sell them all, because you know what I need more than things? Money. But I am going to start buying them all back. I did buy a bunch of, I bought little penises yesterday. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Conley's Collectibles. Everyone go follow. I gotta sneeze. Go follow Conley's Collectibles. God bless me. I sneezed like an old man. Thank you. I love you. I was watching Conley's Collectibles last night, and she showed little pigs having sex. And I was like, okay, I'm in. So I bought 2. And then she pulled out little penises. I didn't win any of the vaginas. They went too expensive, but I did buy little penises. They're going to be up here with my eggplant collection, which I also have 7 full black and yellow totes of eggplants. But they're in my trailer, and I can't get to them because the snow is 6 feet tall, and the snow is up over the door to the trailer. So eventually. Also, I have to go to my office at some point because I have a bunch of stuff in my office I need to bring here. Everyone, please go follow His and Her Shop. I love you. Thank you for being here. Let's circle back. We're supposed to be talking about attracting buyers. We got distracted by penises real quick. That happens. Just like life, penises are a dime a dozen. Facts. You know, it's so funny. Someone said, I always put like, I don't need a boyfriend. I need $1 million. Like, for real. And then someone was like, oh, you know, when people are like, oh, I'm sorry you're single. Like, I could be married tomorrow if I wanted to. It's just, I don't want to, who I would have to marry. Like, that's not, penises are a dime a dozen, friends. It's just finding a good one. Okay, get back to work. Stop talking. I've had several shows, some good, some bad. Feel like I'm getting as many buyers and inventory issue. I know I need more. Okay, so hi, if you're new here, my name is Christine. I have a full store full of stuff, antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. I actually am going to use this to address 2 questions. One from like an hour ago. I'm sorry, I'm circling back. But inventory-wise, my first show I sold nothing. My second show I sold nothing. My third show I sold nothing. My fourth show I sold $44. My fifth show I sold nothing. I didn't sell over $200 till my 12th show. It takes time, energy, attention. I have done a show I did 368 shows last year. Thrifty Roxy, you won that giveaway from His and Her Shop. Please make sure you're following them. I did 368 shows last year. It takes a lot more than having good stuff and having common elements, having good stuff at a good price, right? You have to be persistent. You have Vintage Vibe Company. Thank you so much. Everyone go follow Vintage Vibe Company. You have to be, yes, you can go in your seller hub and you look at your analytics. It'll tell you how many shows you did, how much money you made, how many new buyers you had. You can look up weeks, months, years. You can go through your entire career. You can look up anything. It's amazing. So Vibe Vintage Company. I do that every time because there is a Vintage Vibe Company. I'm friends with both of them. Vibe Vintage Company. Everyone, please go follow them. When's your next show? Tell us all about it. Please follow them. So when I first started, because I had my store, I did shows every Tuesday and Thursday and every other Friday. And still to this day, the best shows that I do every week are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And that is because I created this. Also change your name to Tiz. Also change my name and change whose name? Not to Tits. You were telling me that in secret. I'm sorry. If you when you start, if you can, try to create a time. I can't read. I read everything out loud. Create a time of day and a time of day that you are going to do a show. Goodbye forever. Goodbye forever, Tits. They're saying these things to me. I'm not just coming out. They're red chatted. You just can't read them. It was not Cherry. So pick a day and be consistent and show up every single day. I think that is the best way to attract buyers. Do what you say you're going to do. Be authentic. Thank you for your tip, JJ. I love you. And show up every single day. So I do a show every Tuesday and Thursday, no matter what. Whether I'm crying, dying, sick, do it sick, do it tired, do it sad, just do it, right? So no matter what is going on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do a show every day because that is what I have created over these last 3 years, that I will be here on those days no matter what. So when you're starting off, be consistent, be intentional, do what you say you're going to do and show up. Force yourself to do it. It's very hard. It's not easy. This is terrible. Literally 2 minutes before I'll show you the text message that I sent to my friends 2 minutes before I logged on. I said, I cannot put into words how much I do not want to do this show right now. Don't look at our group name. To which Nat and Kid replied, do it when you don't want to do it. And Bored to Thrift replied, do it, pissy. So I responded back, thanks, hate you both. And Molly said, do it, mad. Bored to Thrift said, do it, mad. So you have to just do it, right? They're good friends. I just want to punch them often. You have to start doing, I don't inventory anything ever. My accountant hates me. So you have to do it no matter what. So start to be consistent, but also don't accept. Someone earlier was like, it's my first show. What do I do? Do it, Tits. What should I expect? And I always say to lower your expectations. Shoot high, have high goals, but lower your expectations because nothing annoys me more than when people get on Facebook or on here and have done one show or 2 shows and are like, this app is stupid. I can't sell anything on here. You've done 2 shows. I didn't sell anything. No, I didn't have over 2 viewers on my first 2 shows. What? Why are you like the entitlement or that no one owes you anything? You have to put in work. 99% of your favorite Instagram models, YouTubers, TikTokers, whatever, have spent years building their community. Less than 1% of people in anywhere find overnight success. So to think that you can just, and you know what else annoys me? I'm going to bitch just for a second, right? The people that get on this app that they are paid, the people that get on this app and say, anyone can do it. You can make $1 million tomorrow. This is so easy. Anyone can make money. Everyone is amazing. You can do it. Anybody can do it. That's a lie. They're paid to tell you that. That is bullshit. Okay? This is not for everybody, but it's for everybody, right? This app is for everyone. Everyone should be here. You can, whether you're a buyer, a seller, a part-time seller, a full-time, whatever, there's room for everyone here. It's wonderful. But it is not easy. Not everyone can do it. Not everyone has a personality to do this. I don't sell well on thank you so much for your tip. I love you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Wonderland. I love you. I am going to follow you right now. Thank you for your tip. It takes so much time and attention and energy, and not everybody can do live selling. Is not easy. It's not for everybody. Right, you're shy. Exactly. I, by the way, hate this. Everyone's like, you should hire someone to pack for you. I could make so much more money. The packing is what I like. I like that part of the job. I hate this. I don't want to talk to people ever. I say all the words in this amount of time. All the words. Everyone go follow Vibe Vintage Company. Thank you so much. People that know me from my past life, thank you so much for your tip. Diane. I know Diane in real life. Everyone go follow Diane too. Those people, let's circle back. Those people who say that to you are lying. Okay? Everyone go follow BFF Bargains. Thank you, BFF Bargains, for being here. Thank you for purchasing a gift to chat. When's your next show? Those people are lying, okay? Those people get paid to recruit. Those people get paid. They're getting viewers off of it. They're getting kickbacks. They're getting whatever. I need all help you can get. I love you, Diane. It's even just like a superiority complex. Like they want to be the whatever, the oracle, the person that you all look up to. Okay. I want this community to grow. I want all of you to be sellers if you want to be a seller. But I don't want you to get frustrated and sad and scared and get on here and be like, you told me anyone can do it. And I'm failing. I suck at life. I'm terrible. Like if someone repeatedly said to me, anyone can do this. This is so easy. Everyone got it. You can make this much money. And then I failed. I would feel like a piece of crap. Why can't I do it? You told me anyone can do it. They're lying. They just want your money and attention. You can do it if you put in the time and effort and work, but it takes a lot. It's not that easy. If everyone could do it, everyone would do it. If it was that easy, we would all be millionaires. Gift for gab, which is what helps me. Hair and makeup artist in me gives me the courage. Ooh, you're a hair and makeup artist? Teach me something. I'm not good at it. So everyone go follow BFF Bargains. I just stay out as long as you can, Amanda. The longer that you're on, the more people you are exposed to. When I first started, my Tuesday shows were like 6-8 hour shows. And that way, because I would start in the morning, but I don't get my West Coast friends because it's too early, right? So I would start in the morning and I would run and people would know they could catch me before work. They could catch me on lunch. They could come catch me after work. I get my East Coast friends, my West Coast friends. I would stay on as long as possible. Even if you're not selling anything, you got to get real comfortable talking to yourself. Past reveal, I like your thing, but it looks like a vagina. You got real comfortable talking to yourself and just, there are days like tomorrow, if you're watching my jewelry show tomorrow, I'm sorry, I got distracted. If you're watching my jewelry show tomorrow, it's no one talks in my jewelry show. I will sit there for hours and no, my chat will not be moving at all. So you have, yeah, I like it, but don't you like the little thing? It's pretty. I'm going to follow you, past reveal. Everyone please go follow BFF Bargains. So you have to get real comfortable talking to yourself. Tell stories, be fun, be engaging. What is more important? Sourcing, selling, packing. They're all important. They're all parts of business. If you don't source, you can't sell. Like right now, I have nothing to sell. If you don't do good packing, no one's going to buy from you again. If you can't sell, you have nothing to pack, right? So it's all equally as important. But I think that you should source things. Someone asked me what I like to source. I talked about miniatures. I don't like to source things I don't like. I don't like to sell things I don't like. Like if you watch my sports shows, I'm sure I could make a lot more money if I took my time and I went through everything. I know I could make a ton more money. I don't like it. It's not fun for me. So I'm going to sell it because I have it, but I'm not going to make the amount of money that I could as if I sell something that I really enjoy. If I sell something, if you sell something you love, you're going to feel good about it. You're going to want to talk about it. You're going to like the excitement I get every time I pull a little miniature freaking owl out because I love owls and I love miniature things. Like you can feel that excitement. You want to buy things that you like. So when you're sourcing, like think of that, but also you got to sell everything. So I have to, Nurse One, I saw your thing and I'm sorry. And I will get that to you. Sell are the ones that I want to keep. Exactly. That's why my shelves are empty. I love miniatures, but I sell them because I would say, what I need more than things? Money. This is Vice's Goals. Thank you. Play Hunter. We missed you yesterday. We sold friggin' 10,000 sports cards yesterday. You weren't here. We missed you. Everyone go follow BFF Bargains. Thank you. Do you think you need to sell everything? No. You can have a niche. You can sell just your niche. I watched a Christmas show last night. I watched a girl sell Christmas stuff for a crazy amount of money. It's February, but that's all she sells. All she sells is vintage Christmas. Good for you. You can have a niche and you can make a lot of money doing it. I just think, one, my name's the Hodgepodge Place. I'm going to sell a hodgepodge of items. However, broaden horizons. Exactly. And also when we talk about attracting buyers, or people say something about like, how did you get so many followers? I got 300 new followers yesterday because I sold sports cards and I don't ever sell in the sports category. When you branch out and you go into different categories and you meet different people. So if you have the stuff, Rhonda, thank you. You won that giveaway from BFF Bargains. Please make sure you're following them. If you want to make new friends, if you want to do shows in different categories, Turtle Round Treasures. Turtle. I think host's still sleeping probably. How are you up? No, she's up. She messaged me. What are you doing? Why aren't you here? Do shows in different categories. Okay. So this week She's at the car dealership. Hey-o. This week, I did vintage decor on Monday. Yesterday, I did sports memorabilia. Today, I'm doing a chat show. Tomorrow, I'm doing jewelry. Friday, I'm doing home decor. Last week, I did estate sales. The week before, I did a storage unit show. So if you do different shows, good morning, Purchase Man. If you do different shows in different categories, you will be pushed into different categories and meet new people. So inevitably, if you have the stuff, try different categories. It's a good way to branch out. It's a good way to broaden your horizons, and it's a good way to make new friends. Look at how many people are in different categories that are similar. Exactly. You've been premiere before in different seasons. Is it worth chasing? Yes and no. I was premiere for 10 months last year. I lost it after my 24-hour show because I sold 4,000 items and it took me more than 2 days to pack the 4,000 items. I think that the best benefit that I found, the percent you get, like, what is it, 10% off your thing or whatever, it equals maybe pennies. The same thing that people, when you do yes, I've done multiple 24-hour shows. I like to do the marathon shows. I broke the world record for the most items auctioned in a 24-hour period 2 years ago. I have done multiple 24-hour shows. I like them. I'm going to do it again. It's a lot of work though. Like this 24-hour show, I sold 3,766 items in 24 hours, which means I, by myself, had to pack 3,744 items. And it took me more than 24 or 48 hours. So it took me 4 days. It did not take me like weeks. It took me 4 days, but that's still 4 days. And so I lost my Premier Shop shipping. What I did really like about Premier Shop, the amount of money you get off, not worth it. It's pennies. That isn't going to make anything. Did I see sent a question on YouTube. I missed it. I'm sorry. I never look at my YouTube. I got to get better at that. Everyone go follow Turtle Round Treasures. It is a lot to ship by yourself. I never saw the benefit as far as like a pushed show. I don't think it changed the amount of people that I had in my show. That could just be me. The part that I did like is you get a direct line to customer service. So you get a chat option in customer service. Not a direct line. You don't have like a person, but you get to chat with someone if you have an issue. I don't have a lot of issues all the time, but the couple times that I did, it was really nice to be able to actually talk to someone. That I think is the best thing about having Premier Shop, and why I will try to get it again in the future. What's the best way to name your shows? Ooh. Something engaging, something if you're going to do, if you announce giveaways, people are going to come just for the giveaways. But if you're going to do dollar starts, put dollar start, whatever, because people will come to that, try to do something catching. How do I stream multiple platforms while doing a show? You can simulcast, you can multicast, through Whatnot to Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. If you want to do more than that, go see DArchivist, and she shows you how to do where you can OBS, and you can do a bunch of different things. But through Whatnot, when you go to create a show, schedule a show, let's see, I think I have to go live. When you go live, I can't do it right now because I am live, but when you go live, you can do, it pops up a little option and it says stream, and it'll give you the option to attach your account, your Whatnot accounts, and it only attaches to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch right now. So you can log into those platforms. Like right now I'm simulcasting, multicasting, whatever, to YouTube as well. I don't do it to my Facebook because my Facebook is still kind of personal and I don't really want those people over here. But I do it to my YouTube, and you can do it right through here, and it's pretty easy. I say it's easy. I couldn't figure it out. I had Molly do it for me. But if you watch DArchivist, she will help you. She has YouTube videos on how to do it. I'm sorry. I'm super interested in this 24-hour shoot. Is it worth it? Yes. I enjoy doing 24-hour shows for a couple of reasons. One, I get bored. Shocker. I get really bored with myself and what I'm doing. And so I like to change things, and I like to challenge myself. So at multiple times, so like when I was closing my shop, I did a goal. Like one day I did 111 items, the next day 222, the next day 333, the next day 444, and I would sell until like I'm going to do 600 items in 6 hours. I'm going to do 1,000 items in 10 hours. Like I would set myself goals like that. So when I do the 24-hour shows, Cricket Capers Vintage, thank you for the raid. I just followed you. How was your show? Thank you for coming in here. Everyone getting this $5 gift card giveaway from Turtle Round Treasures, and make sure you're following them. So I like to set myself a goal, and I failed this time, which is a lesson for me because I don't like failing or doing a bad job, but I didn't get thank you, Cherry Bomb. I didn't get to where I needed to be after the last 24-hour show, but it was a lot of fun. I also think I got like 1,000 new followers the last time I did a 24-hour show. I had to look it up. I'm pretty sure I gained It was over 1,000 followers in that 24-hour period because I'm usually on Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I'm in a very little group of wonderful human beings. But when I do the 24-hour shows, I'm on at night. I'm in the middle of the night. I'm getting East Coast, West Coast. I'm getting all over the world's exposure. And so I'm making new friends. And so I think it was very beneficial and lots of fun. You simulcast other platforms, can buyers chat from? They can. That's another reason why I don't. 73 Stamino. Oh my gosh, you did a $50 gift card giveaway for you. Oh my goodness. I'm going to run that right after this one. You're amazing. Pin her right now for me too, so I'll talk about her for 10 minutes. Callie's Cozy Chaos. Thank you for the raid. I love you. Everyone, please make sure you're also following Cherry Bomb Vintage. Thank you for your help. Oh, I'm so itchy. So dry in New York. Maybe I should do a 24-hour show. You should do a 24-hour show. It's the same thing when I do, I've done 24-hour shows, and I also do shows, like I make boards anytime I have a goal. Like I wanted to buy my son a truck for his birthday. Take D, we've been talking about you all morning. Everyone go follow D. And I would be like 10,000 and whatever. Like I'm trying to, like I set myself a goal so it gives me something to reach for, and it helps. What do you sell during 24-hour shows? This last 24-hour show, the roof is still leaking. Everything is leaking. My house is caving in. Sitting right here drives me crazy because I can see my house and it's like this. It's so bad. It's fine. Everything's fine. Thank you for asking. No, I don't sleep for the 24 hours. So when I did, I'm going to have to get lotion because now I scratched my back once. Now my back is super itchy. So what was I going to say? What did I sell? So I sold everything. Because I am the Hodgepodge place. This last 24-hour show, I sold glass, tons of glass. That's what took me so long to pack. I sold tons of glass. I had a lot of miniatures. I had clothing. I had jewelry. I had everything. I sold everything. So when I do my next 24-hour show, which I think I'm planning for in the next couple months, like a spring clean out type thing, I will be much more organized. I also will try not to sell as many big things because last time I sold so much big glass. One, it cost me a lot to pack. Two, it took so much time. So I'm going to try to sell more small things. Everyone, please go follow 73 Stamino. I love you, Christy. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. Christy has been MIA for the last month or two because she hasn't felt well, but she's back and bigger than ever. Big glass is a bitch. Exactly. So it takes a lot, and I'm going to try not to sell as much of that during my 24-hour show, but I suggest doing it. Is it hard to ship internationally and whatnot? No, it's the same. Good morning. Thanks, Sally Likes. Good morning, Alyssa. Shipping internationally is the same. Whatnot takes care of everything. All you have to do is make sure that the weight is correct and print the label because the label, it prints automatically. What are the best times to spray? Oh, wait. Do you put in the show notes what time frame? No, I don't use show notes because I've never read show notes. So I think it's a waste of time. That being said, I've also tested it multiple times. And I'll put in the show notes sometimes, like when you read this, put what your favorite food is in the chat. I did it one time and I had 1,750 people in my show. And I think 11 read the notes. So adults don't read. Adults can't read. Welcome to the United States, but you can direct people to it. So if there's something you really want people to know, you can put it in your show notes. And it's important. You can say, hey, make sure you go to my show notes and read my show notes, but people will not just automatically go there. You have to direct them to there. I've never read show notes in my life, and I can read. I just choose not to. What are the best times to stream? That is, I think, so there are statistically, they say the best times on Whatnot are Wednesday nights and Friday nights. And you know what? Or Wednesday nights and Saturdays. And you know why? That's because that's when they have their biggest streamers. Of course, that's when Whatnot is going to tell you is the best time to stream because they have Joe Hollywood making $1 million in a 24-hour show from Friday to Saturday. That's when they make the most money. That's the best time to stream. No, the best time for you to stream is when you want to. So the reason I know that I could make more money if I did night and weekend shows, I also know I don't have any energy after 5 o'clock at night, and I hate weekends. So I stream Monday through Friday, 9:13 until I'm done. And that is because I have the most energy in the morning. My kids are gone, so I can focus. I say you stream when you want to. Stream when you have energy. Stream when you want to talk to people. Stream if I'm having a bad day. You know how many times on a Friday night I've been sad and lonely, so I've just logged in and sold stuff. I love early mornings too. I just logged in and sold stuff so I could talk to people, so I could have friends, so that people would be nice to me and say nice things. It's your ADG, exactly, same. So you stream whenever you want to stream, whenever you feel like is the best time. Exactly. Consistency. I am so itchy. I need to get some lotion. I'm going to go get some lotion. Everyone get in this giveaway. I'll be back in 2 seconds. For the next 5 minutes, share your shows. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Everyone, go follow. Oh, shit. I didn't run the $50. I'm going to run the $50 gift card in a minute. I got to put lotion on my back first. I'll be right back. I'm sure it's a thing, but I need to get one of those, like a thing where it puts lotion on your back for you. Is that a thing? Like a tool? Oh, I'm glad you couldn't just see me. I just came out with like my pants down and then was like, oh my God, what if I turned around the thing and you just saw me? You didn't. Okay. Whew. I feel better. All right. I'm going to put in the $50 gift card giveaway right now from 73 Stamino. Everyone go follow her. Create temporary. I'm going to tell you right now with this $50, this is how I do $50 gift cards. Unless you buy something else that is going to give you tracking, the way that I do a $50 gift card to cover myself and to cover myself, I don't care about you, but I mean, I care about you. To cover myself and ensure you receive the $50 gift card, I'm send you a piece of a sticker, and on the back it says, please message me for a code. And then you message me for a code and I give you the code. That is how I track. So with $5 gift cards, I just mail them. $10 gift cards, I just mail them. If you message me, you didn't get it, I will send you another one, whatever the case. But a $50 one, I want the proof. I want the interaction. I want to, so if you cannot claim I didn't give it to you, I want you to receive something in the mail so it's marked delivered. And then to message me, because I have to mail you something. The people who send your gift cards through a email, that's great. That's wonderful. You get it right away. They still have to mail you something. So the way that I do it with large gift cards is I will mail you something so that you receive something. Yes, it is good to know. I've been screwed multiple times out of hundreds of dollars, and this is the way I do it now, and it works great. I will mail you something so that when you get it, you cannot say you didn't receive it because you receive it. You send me a picture of it, and it says, please message me for code. And then I send you the code, and then you redeem the code. And that way we have a tracking of everything. So you can never say that I didn't give it to you. That is just to protect myself and also to make sure you get your money. Since I have started doing that, I have not had any issues with the larger gift cards. Smaller gift cards, they get lost in the mail. It happens. And again, I said this last week and I will continue to say it. If you think I'm going to risk my entire career and my entire livelihood over $5, you are sadly mistaken. I send out thousands of giveaways a week and I will send it every single time. Do I know things get lost? Yes. Have I sent wrong codes? Yes. Yes. But if I will send it every single time. And if you don't receive it, and also with the plain white envelope, it marks automatically received after like a week. It can take a month to get to you. So, but if you ever have any issue, please message me. I check my messages once a month and I will try to take care of you when I do. Sarah checks my messages sometimes. She checked them yesterday. What's the difference between a temp listing and another listing? A regular listing has a picture, a temporary listing does not. If you do a temporary listing, so like to be Premier Shop, you have to have 95%, you have to be 95% quality listing. So with the quality listing, you have to have a picture attached. Temporary listing does not. So I don't do temporary listings for like my sticker. I do temporary listings for my stickers. I did it for the $50 gift card that I'm going to run in a second from 73 Stamino. 80%. Oh yeah, you only have to be 80%. That's not bad. Let's fix my hair again. Jesus, I scared you? Oh. What happens if you don't send something in the mail for an email gift card? When you do you technically don't have to send anything if you do the 73 cent because it'll give you it'll automatically mark delivered. But if you have anything with tracking, you have to send something or you won't get paid for it or you won't get credit for it. I did not get Premier Shop back in January. I still don't have my wings. Your braids Tuesday were pretty. I wish I know. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. I was going to French braid my hair, but I did it. And then I looked like my head is so big. I have a big head, which is fine. Big brain. But I French braided my hair and then it just made my head look really big. So I decided to just do the 2 little braids. You're already Premier to me. Thank you. Yes, I was a little my back is so itchy. I'm very bummed to not have it, but I think that it gives us something to work towards. I think that we will be able to, if we continue on the way that we're doing, we should be able to accomplish it by the end of February. So hopefully I will have Premier Shop by the end of February. If I charge X for shipping and it turns out I didn't need that much in shipping, what happens to the difference in the cost? It goes to Whatnot. All right. I am doing right now a $50 gift card giveaway from 73 Stamino. We are going to go to her page right now and look at what she's going on. I met her in real life too. We're friends in real life. 211 crafts. Oh, look at your little friggin' St. Patrick's Day. I love that. Oh, I love your ghost too. Everyone, please go follow. Okay. Been sourcing like crazy, paying way more than I should. Been trying to organize chaos and put it all in tray. You know what else? I followed a new person yesterday that I want you guys to look up. I don't know this person, so don't like quote me on this. I don't even know that they've ever done a show, but I saw them on Facebook and someone tag him. His name is Vintage. Hold on, let me look it up. Did he unfollow me already? Where are you? Vintage. Never mind. Can't find it. I'm going to go back. I'm going to find him. I'll take the time to look for him and find him after. I'm getting this $50 gift card giveaway. And I wanted to tell him he was asking for followers on Facebook. And so I went. I followed him. I'm like, oh, vintage stuff. I'll check you out. He had no shows scheduled. Schedule shows. You can always reschedule them. You can always change them. You can change the time, the date, whatever. If you were going to sell, schedule a show. Start to get the bookmarks, start to get some traction. If you're going to be in here talking and paying to promote and doing whatever, make sure you have shows scheduled that people can go look at. Even if you don't have stuff in there yet, the nice thumbnails, the bookmarks, whatever, schedule shows. You have 3, but they're there. Exactly. You can always reschedule. You had to reschedule, do the bookmarks follow. Yes. If you reschedule, you keep your bookmarks. Now, do I think that it sometimes hurts your viewership? Yes. But also, it doesn't hurt to have, you definitely want to have, yeah, you can't, your pre-bids go away, but you definitely want to have shows scheduled. It's pre-bids that reset. Yes. Can you set shipping as free? Yes. It's Christy Kaplan. I bet. Yes. So 73 Stamino is Christy Kaplan. If you knew her from before, she changed her name. 73 Stamino is Christy Kaplan. She has been MIA for a couple months, but she's coming back. So everyone go follow her and get in this $50 gift card giveaway from her. She's wonderful. So the pre-bids thing, someone asked me yesterday about that too. That makes complete sense to me. And I don't know, you should be happy about that, I would say. So like right forever, if you had a pre-bid on an item and then I changed the item, it would take away your pre-bid. Atomic Red bought one too! Oh my god, you guys are amazing. The only reason I have those in there is because I accidentally, remember at Christmas time, I accidentally bought 5 $50 gift cards instead of 5 $5 gift cards, and then I cried because I spent a bunch of money I didn't have. I put those in there because I already have them, so now I can give them away. I gave away 2 at the show last week, so now I think I'm down to 1. That's amazing. So if you change something, it changes. That changes the contract. So if you have something in your buy it now or in your auction and I pre-bid on it, that's a contract. That's a contract between me and you. That item is what you say it is, and it's and the picture is if you change anything about that item, if you change the picture, if you change the description, if you change anything, it takes my pre-bid away because you changed the contract. You can't change the contract without my agreeing on it. So if you change your show, it's going to change the contract. I love that. Because if I pre-bid on something and then you decide you're going to push your show for a month, what if I don't want that thing in a month? What if I don't want that thing tomorrow? So if you change anything with that, the pre-bid changes too. And I think that makes complete sense. That's how it should be because it's a binding contract. And if you change it, it should get rid of my side of the contract as well. As a buyer, I prefer the seller that have stuff in their auction and buy it now. Laura K, for sure. And I think that everyone should always have stuff in their buy it now all the time. Brand new seller, do you suggest rescheduling a show if you have no bookmarks? No. I think that you should do a show whenever you have it scheduled, even if I don't think bookmarks equate too much. I usually ask, do I think that they probably help? Yes, not a lot, whatever. Especially when you're new. I have done tests and like I did a Christmas show a couple weeks ago before Christmas that had over 1,000 bookmarks. I scheduled that show a year prior. I accumulated over 1,000 bookmarks. That show had 100 people in it, just like all my shows do. It was an average show. And so it didn't have, the bookmarks did not equate to much. So thank you so much, Plate Hunter, for your tip. I appreciate you. Thank you for valuing my time and attention. These are my non-monetary shows. These are shows where I don't sell anything. So all the tips are appreciated. Please come join my 5K celebration next Friday. Remind me, Christy. I also talked to Christy on Snapchat too. So remind me, please. They help you mentally to think people are interested. That's true. It is a mental game. Yesterday when I was selling sports cards, I kept removing the boxes because it's like a competitive eater. When they remove the plates, it just makes them feel better. Tips for tips. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Who's going to win this $50? Who's going to win? I'm so excited. Thrifty Roxy, you just won a $50 gift card giveaway from 73 Stamino. Please check her out. She's wonderful. You're amazing. Thank you so much. You will be receiving something from me in the mail within the next week or so. That's not what now I'm going to put in the next one from Atomic Redhead. Atomic Redhead and I are birthday sisters. $50. Oh my gosh, giving away so much today. I'm so excited. Let me run a flash sale while I'm doing this. I'm so happy. Buy yourself something. Don't use it for practical things. Buy yourself something fun that you've wanted to get. Oh, that reminds me. Everyone on my YouTube, I have videos of things resellers need. It has my bubble wrap machine. It has my shrink wrap, my paper, my things. Go check out that thing and purchase things off my link. I would love you forever. I'm going to post the link on my Facebook too. Best advice when you feel defeated after a show with low viewership. So new. Get over yourself. I say that to me, right? So this is what I say to myself when I have a bad show or I feel bad about it for like a little bit of time. And then I say, Christine, get over yourself. It is everything. Celebrate the non-monetary wins, right? So you may think you had bad viewership. Doesn't mean you did have bad viewership. One of my favorite things. Okay. I'm going to go backwards. Okay. One of my favorite things that, when Whatnot, you could review your old shows. My favorite thing after the show was to look and see how many viewers I had. And you can do this in your analytics, and I encourage you to, because you may think you only had 3 to 5 people in there the hour that you were on, okay? When you log off, it'll tell you you had 103 people in there. That means you had over 100 people spent. Thank you so much for your tip. I love you. I appreciate you. Spent over 5 minutes in your show. So you had over 100 people that you had the opportunity to make that connection with. Today, I've had over 200 people in my show, almost the whole 2 hours that I've been on. Hour and a half I've been on. When I stop this show and I go look, it'll say I had 2,000 people in my show. At no point did I have 2,000 people steadily in my show, but that means that over 2,000 people came in and out of my show throughout the day and stayed for at least 5 minutes. So I had that many opportunities to make a friend, to make a connection, for them to see what I have, for them to come back and see me next time, for me to get a follower. So even if you had low viewership, you didn't sell anything this show, you didn't sell a lot this show, you could have made a friend. Non-monetary wins. I used to go to boot camp all the time, and they would talk about non-scale victories. I am a bigger girl, right? I've been this way my entire life. I'm 5'9", 200 pounds. I have always been. The minute I pick up a weight, I gain weight. The minute I can diet, I can exercise. The minute I pick something up, I gain weight. I am Irish and I am built to withstand a potato famine. The minute I start to gain weight. I'm a football player in a dress. So I used to have to celebrate non-scale victories. I would have to celebrate being able to do a plank longer, being able to deadlift 200 pounds, being able to squat 400 pounds. Like, I would have to celebrate the non-scale victories in order to track my progress and be happy about it. Because if I weighed myself, I gained weight and I would get frustrated. So I think you put that same type of energy into Whatnot. On shows where you don't sell a lot, today's a great example. Today is a non-monetary show, non-scale victories. I'm going to celebrate. Thank you so much for your tip. I'm going to celebrate every tip. I'm going to celebrate every new follower. I'm going to celebrate every new friend. I'm going to celebrate every single person that told me I was helpful today. I was beneficial today. I'm going to celebrate what I did to make this community better and help this community grow. I'm going to celebrate all of you. Everyone, again, this is a $50 gift card giveaway from Atomic Redhead. So everyone get in that. So I think that you have to just change your brain, refocus your brain. And then again, when I say get over yourself, I'm talking to myself. Because on days that I don't have great shows, I'm like, bitch, you're fine. You're going to have bad shows. Get over yourself. It's okay. So you just have to just tell yourself that. When should I use promote tools? Don't. That is my right. You got to get over your own ego. That is my. I talked about this at the beginning of my show, and you can watch my YouTube. I don't. I think paying to promote is a scam. I think you're giving that money directly to Whatnot, and I do think now. Can they prove to you that they push your show to people? Yes. Can they show you the analytics of the hundreds of people that they push to your show? Yes. Does that mean those people are the people that you want in your show? No. It depends on what you sell. If you are selling, if I'm going to do a Pokemon card show, I'll probably pay to promote because it's going to go. They push it to 1,000 people. 90% of this app is still sports cards, Pokemon, whatever. They are not here to buy vintage decor. Vintage decor is 8% of this app right now. So if you're going to push my vintage decor show to 1,000 people, but 995 of those people want sports cards, what are they going to do with me? They're going to do nothing. So when you're paying to promote, that is how they're promoting it to the app as a whole, not to your specific category. So have I done it before? Yes. Does it help with new sellers? Yes. But do I also see people that are like, oh, I paid 500. I saw a post the other day. The person was talking about how excited they were that the pay to promote worked because they sold $1,200. The pay to promote cost them $600. So you had a profit of $600 after fees, maybe $400. How much did you pay for those items that you sold for $1,200? There's no way it was under $400. You lost money doing that, right? So like, just be. Who won that? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Who won that $50 gift card giveaway? Piggy Picker. Piggy Picker, you won that from Atomic Redhead. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy that both people who won the giveaways are real people and that you were here and that you were happy about that. That makes me very excited. Also, we're going to say that I'm not simulcasting to Facebook because my Facebook has a lot of people that know me in real life and just like to make fun of me and say mean things. So I only do it to YouTube because those are just regular trolls who don't know me in real life. You do $5 to get a couple people. That's not a bad thing, right? So if you are going to do it, so when people pay to promote, it promotes you for 15 minutes. Pay to promote for 15 minutes. Pay to promote at the beginning of your show and try it and try to get people in. Run a giveaway while you're paying to promote so they have a reason to stay even if they don't like what you're doing. Try to do something to capture those people. But then, but paying to promote your whole show can be very costly. I've stopped doing giveaways for a little while because I was getting so many goblins. Okay, so here's my thing on giveaways, and I have a different opinion than some large sellers on giveaways. Some large sellers will tell you that they never do then that's awesome. You don't have to. I think this is how I view giveaways. Giveaways are a loss leader. Giveaways are a way to try to capture someone's attention for 5 minutes. During that 5 minutes, people will stay just for the chance to get $5. I will. If you tell me you're going to give me a $5 gift card giveaway, I'll sit for 5 minutes and listen to you. I will, no matter what you're selling or saying, because I want free money. Good morning, Tranquility. So it's like an audition and treat it as such. So if you are not going to do giveaways or you're only going to do 1 or 2 during your shows, during that time, have your best items, have your best attitude, have your best whatever, and push yourself for those 5 minutes because it's like an audition. You have 5 minutes to try to capture everyone's attention and get them to want to come back and see you again. I like to run giveaways, 1, because I like to give things back. 2, because now that I started it, again, my brain, I just have to, when I don't see it, it bothers me. It's like a obsession type of thing. And 2 and 3, that was 2. And 3, I think that it's a good loss leader and it helps. It helps to get, I think, same thing with my son. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate it. Also, all of your tips really help with paying for the giveaways. I say to my son is a great talker. So my son he's a football player, right? And most football players, and I'm being honest here, don't have a brain. When we were trying to get him recruited, she was like, "Oh, you're also a straight A student and do all this volunteer work, and you have, whatever." She's like, "You're super recruitable." So I used to say to him, when we went to the last college visit, because he's a big kid, 6'3", 320, looks like whatever, like he's a big kid, and then he speaks so eloquently. He speaks so well. He's so intelligent. And he can have a conversation with anybody at any age, at any time about anything. Like he is very, very good at talking. So I said, with all these colleges that we're going to, you just need to get in front of them. The minute you are in front of them, you are so impressive when you speak. Thank you so much for your tip. I love you. He did not decide yet. We have 2 visits this week and he has to make a decision. Once you get in front of them and you can speak to them, you will impress them. So I think the same thing when I do the giveaways. I am engaging. I can talk to people. I whether I like it or not, I have my father as a salesman. I was a salesman for a long time. I am a salesman now, I guess. I can sell myself in 5 minutes and I try the entire time now, because I run giveaways all the show. I try the entire show to give you something to hold on to, so you want to come back and see me again, even if you're not buying anything from me, even if it is me just paying to be your friend, paying you to be my friend, I should say, by giving you something for free. But I use it every time as a way to impress you enough to come back. So use it as an audition, use it as a way to capture someone. I love you, new friend. Gabble dabble. I love your name. Use it as a way to get somebody to follow you so that they will come back. You will pop up on their feet again, and they will like what maybe they'll buy from you. Do followers equate to money? No, absolutely not. I see people on this app every single day who have half the followers I do, who have twice the amount of people. I'm baffled every night when I log on and I see someone with 10,000 followers have 400 people in the room. I've never had 400 people in my room. How do you get so many people? But like, followers do not equal money. Followers do not equal views. But followers help. And when Michelle was talking about having like a mental block or a mental thing, I think that the followers help with my mental thing. If I'm going to focus on something and I want to focus on growth and I'm not selling as much, I can focus on my follower count. It just gives you some other little thing, and giveaways help with that. So if I have to pay, I was talking about that yesterday with Sarah. I did, also you can give away stickers, related to health has anyone ever done shows related to health or medical shows? You can't do anything. What do you mean? You can't sell medical supplies, if that's what you're asking. I couldn't even sell my ex. My ex hasn't lived here in 3 years. And every month I still get all of his CPAP machines. So apparently he's just not worn a CPAP in 3 years, and I can't sell it. Yesterday, I did do a lot of giveaways yesterday. I did over 50 giveaways. I had 53 giveaways yesterday, but I got over 300 followers. That was worth it. I paid $150 to do giveaways yesterday, and I got 300 followers. To me, that's worth it all day. It gives me a little boost. It makes me feel good about myself. I hit 59K yesterday. I know. Now I bring the CPAP stuff to Steve. So you can't sell medical supplies. You can't sell them on eBay either. You can't. It's not just like a whatnot thing. You can't sell medical supplies. You can't, like, certain things, but I don't know what you mean by medical show. But I have watched therapist shows. I used to do Therapy Thursday, and then some man came in and said, "You're not a therapist. You're not legally allowed to do this, blah, blah, blah." And I've never forgotten that man to this day. That was 2.5 years ago. And he came in while I was crying about, I don't know, my house collapsing or something. And he came in and talked shit to me. That's what I do. Yeah, F that guy. I get in my head and go into a seller's show with 500 people. I do too. I do that every day. I'm glad you found me too. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to follow you, Glimmer Girls. I get in my head every day. When I tell you not to compare yourself, so first of all, don't ever compare yourself to me. One, I always say aim higher. So at least like once a week, someone will message me and be like, "Oh my gosh, like, you're so amazing. I want to be like you." And I always say aim higher. Kat, thank you, Kat. Aim higher, bro. Don't want to be like me. But thank you. But I also say I still compare myself to everyone every single day. At least once a day, I message Cherry, "What the hell? Why does this person have so many people in the room? They're a terrible person." Or, "What the hell? Thank you for your tip." I really do appreciate it. Also, I read all of your comments with tips when I have bad days or when I'm sad. You can go back on your tips and you can read what everyone writes under the tips, and it makes me smile. So I appreciate you. But I'll be like, they're brand new. How do they have 400 people? I've never had 400 people. And then I'm like, and it's not even a hating thing most of the time. There's a couple people that I hate on, very few. But most of the time, it's like a comparing thing. Like, how can I be better? What are they doing that I'm not? This is amazing. And then I'll watch them, especially at night. I watch some of you women at night, super impressive. And I'm like, okay, I love how they do this. I love, like Kat. Kat was a good example, curated by Kat. The first time, her backdrop is beautiful. It doesn't hurt that she's beautiful, but her backdrop is beautiful. Everything is set up. I'm like, okay, I love that. Like, I'm trying to take things from people that I watch and implement that into my life. And so I try to change the way I think into that instead of just, instead of being like comparing or getting jealous. I saw the mod question here. Becky bro, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are wonderful today. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I did say that I was going to stay on as long. I got out of bed early and packed orders this morning so that I could stay on longer with you. So if my postman comes while I'm on, there's orders out there. So I have all but one order packed, 100% packed, under 1 day shipping. Heyo. Okay, I saw your question about mods. My mods are just my friends. Do you see my mods in here? Everyone, please go follow them. Tranquility Antiques, Cherry Bomb Vintage. I'm not sure who else I modded today. Upcycle by Brie. They're just my friends. They do it for free. You can ask anyone to do it. That being said, and I need them. I love them. I don't know what I would do without them. So my next sentence I'm going to say sounds like I'm being mean, but I'm not. You don't need a mod. Okay? So I'm a very support everyone, women, support women type of woman. I often, when I see people panicking, like on Facebook, like, oh my God, I need a mod. Where are my mods? Oh my God, please someone come help me. And then I go to their show and there's 4 people in their show and no one's talking and they haven't sold anything. And I'm like, what did you need a mod for? Like, why? Small Town Crafty, I love you. Why are you freaking out about it? Is a mod helpful? 100%. Are my mods, especially in shows like To This, freaking detrimental? Yes. Do I need them? They keep me on track. They help direct people to my, thank you for your tip. I love you. They direct people to my buy it now. They pin people when they buy things. They're super, super helpful. I don't know what I would do without them in this instance. Now, where I am in my shows. One, also, they really help with my ADHD. They answer questions, but some shows do not need mods. Live estate sales, great. Live estate sales, shows where you can, but also if you can't, you know, my biggest pet peeve is, biggest pet peeve ever. I was in a show this morning and I said something and it sat there. And then they said, let me know if you want to see anything. And I said something and it sat there and then they didn't read it. Why are you telling me to let you know if I want something, but then you're not going to read the chat? My chat goes super fast and I make a big attempt to read as much as I can, right? But don't tell me to say something and then not read it. Or don't read, I will leave. If I say something, now, that people miss me all the time, especially in chats that go super fast, and I'm like, it is what it is. They're working. I'm just sitting here distracting them, telling them how pretty they are. They don't need to pay attention to me, right? Most of the time, I don't want to buy anything. I just want to say something nice to you. So if you don't see it, it's okay. But if you need to make an attempt to read the chat, and so if you aren't going to read the chat, we're not going to stay, especially if you're live selling. But if you have a mod, it's helpful. But mod your friends. Mods have a lot of power. Mods have a lot of power. Mods can kick people out. Hoda the Mo is my mod often, and she has kicked people out of my show when she's tried to pin them because the buttons are really close to each other. So they have a lot of power in shows, so just be careful who you mod. Make sure it's someone that you trust and are responsible. I watched a show the other night. Lady asked to see something 30 minutes before she finally said, oh, that's not for sale. Yeah. So if you got to make an attempt. You got to make an attempt to read the chat. All right. I'm running another $50 gift card giveaway. I love you so much. I want you often want to say more in the chat. I usually can't shut up but I'm engaged. I love that. So here's my thing. I watch shows. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. Becky Bro, let me follow you. We're going to be best friends. You're at 776. Everyone go follow Becky Bro. Let's try to get her to 1K today. I'm going to try to push you all day so that we can get you to 1K. You have a show today at 8 p.m. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. I'm going to bookmark it. Everyone go follow. Oh, I just went into it instead of bookmarking. Everyone go follow Becky Bro. We're going to try to get her to 1K. So, wait, I read something and I wanted to acknowledge it where, do you hear that ice falling on my windows? I don't talk in a lot of shows. I am in your shows all the time. I am in a show from the minute I get off a show until the minute I go to bed, generally. I am in shows all night. I don't talk because I get distracted easy. I know you're shocked by that. I was in your show yesterday. Working and lurking. That's literally my name. It's literally my name on Whatnot is working and lurking because you're always on in the background. I don't usually talk because when I talk, I sit. As soon as I type something to you and you acknowledge me, I'm in for an hour. I don't leave. Your text was funny. I sent it to my friends. Thank you so much for your tip. I love you. I appreciate you. Heartshot, thank you so much. Let me follow you. Thank you for being here and appreciating me. I appreciate you. I can hear myself in her TikToks. Yeah, I do. I make TikToks all day and you can hear, and, I will. Shadow, thank you so much. I'm really excited about it. I'm actually going to give it to her for Christmas or for her birthday. So I'm in shows a lot and I don't engage. And also I don't enter giveaways. I said that too. But so when you're talking in shows, when I talk about like how you could have 1,000 people view you and you don't realize it, there are people like me who work and lurk and are listening to shows all the time. And if you are telling funny stories or you're engaging, Pickers first place. I was watching you this morning. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over here. It looked warm where you are. And I know you said you were stupid for wearing shorts, but it looked nice and warm. It is negative 20 degrees here today, and there's a foot of snow. So it looked nice. Everyone, please go follow Pickers and get in this $50. I'm running a $50 gift card giveaway right now from Becky Bro. Becky Bro is 220 away from 1K. We want to get her to 1K. Yeah, so I work and lurk in shows. Like yesterday, I was in Conley Collectibles show. I wasn't going to buy anything. I was just sitting on the couch. I was lonely, so I was listening to people. I went in 10 different shows last night. I was in Shadow Cells shows. I was in Michelle's Deals. I was in Conley Collectibles, and Conley Collectibles sold little penises and little pigs that were doing it, and I bought them. And she was like, "Did you just pop in here?" I'm like, she's like, "Were you tagged?" I'm like, "No, I was just sitting in here, and you sold something I thought was cute, and I bought 4." So they were making bacon. Exactly. They're going to be on my thing. So if you never know. You never know who's going to be there. You never know what you're going to show. Just do your show as if 1,000 people are watching. I always also, everyone go follow Becky Bro. I always like to shout out 2 other people. And 1, not just because she's my mod and my friend, but she does a really good job with this. And 2, okay, I would like to shout out Hodge thinks little penises are cute. I do. Hey-oh, you got a shot, Philly. Just kidding. Don't tell your freaking fiance I don't want to be on a shit list. Tranquility Antiques and Retro Cat. Those 2 people, I think, as a new buyer, are wonderful people. I love you. I love you, girl. I don't want your man. Love you. 2 people that I think everyone should watch. You should watch. You should watch. I need to just go back to hitting on women. I'll take her, not you, every day. 2 people you should watch: Tranquility Antiques and Retro Cat Finds. If you could tag those 2 people, because they run a show, whether they have 2 people or 200 people. There's one of them right there. 200 or 200, 2 people or 200 people. They talk to the room as if there's 100 people in there, no matter what. They sell their things. They show their items. They talk whether anyone's talking back to them. They're such great people to watch if you're getting frustrated with low viewership or low sales. The way that they just are able to run a show so seamlessly and just say, like, "Thank you for looking at that," and then go on to the next. George's Finds used to be another one, but now she's always got people, which I love. I love watching her now too, because she's just always got more and more people, which is great. Moonrise, another one. Those are like the steady people that I watch. Retro Lucky Ducks. Thank you. Everyone go follow Retro Lucky Ducks. You talk to yourself the whole time. You have to. I also don't play, if you haven't noticed, I don't play music or TV or have anything on in the background. I do not stop talking. I think I could hit a world record for the amount of words said in this time period too. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. So I do not stop talking the entire time. 2 seconds. Who's going to win this $50 from Becky Bro? Who's going to win? I'm so excited. Look at, this is the quietest I'm going to be all day. Nifty Thrifty Brittany. That's 3 for 3. Oh, I'm so excited. That is 3 for 3 on people who I actually know and are here and supportive all the time that are winning these giveaways. That makes me so happy. Yay! Oh, I love that. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Everyone, please make sure we're going to try to get her to, oh, that's I hate that, but I'm not going to acknowledge it because I'm not going to call you out, but you're probably going to do it again because I don't think you're going to learn. I thank you so much. Thank you so much, Auntie Barbie. What a cool name, Auntie Barbie. That's awesome. I think we need to be friends too. I followed you. Okay. So, Becky Bro, thank you so much. I hope you get to 1K. When you do, come back and tell me and celebrate. Curated by Kat came in today and said she got to 2K. So I'm really excited about her getting to 2K too. Everyone, please get in. I don't know what I'm running now. $5. I know, right? What do you hate though? It'll happen again. Don't worry. And when I do, I'll call it out. I think I call it out at least once a show. And not because I want to embarrass you, but I want you to be an adult and learn how to interact with human beings. Everyone, thank you for being here. Was I helpful today as far as attracting buyers? Do you think that I accomplished what I was supposed to do today? I was in a show last night and they were saying music helped with the energy and distracting. I think that it does help with, hold on, let me run a flash sale on something. I think that it does help if you're not going to talk a lot. I think that I get distracted. So ADHD, shocker. If you're playing music, and especially if it's loud, I get overstimulated. Last night, I sent a video to my friend Sarah of my son because he was sitting in a chair since he was a baby. I cheered you up. Yay. Thank you. since he was little, if he was watching something, like especially YouTube, I hate YouTube, I would have him have headphones on because I can't stand the other noises. I can't stand people talking. I can't stand, it overstimulates me. Last night he was watching TikToks and he was sitting in his recliner and I could hear it. And I told him to turn it down because I don't want to hear it. You can do it. I don't want to hear it. It was too loud. And I videoed him and I was like, I'm going to lose my mind if this kid doesn't turn his thing down. And that's how I feel in a lot of your shows. If your music is too loud or if it's too whatever, and not all the time, usually if it's just chill, good music, or even like Cherry Bomb Vintage. I love Cherry Bomb Vintage, and they're all like, sometimes if they're gonna play Mariah Carey and Beyonce, I'm out. But if they're gonna play like just regular music and it's not loud, it's just like a little bit in the background and they're like talking, whatever. I live in a state of overstimulation. Oh, you have twin babies. I would go to work. When I talk about how much I worked when they were little, I love them. I miss them. It was bad. I went back to work when Emma was 19 days old, but I could not have been a stay-at-home mom. I talked about that for years. I couldn't have. I would have been a bad mom if I had to be a stay-at-home mom because I get overstimulated too much. I can't stand the touching or the noise or whatever. I just went to work. So I think that you can have music on and it be tasteful. You can have music on. It can also be alienating, right? So like if you have music on that's swearing all the time, people could not like that. If you have music on that is country, some people hate country music. Like you're walking a thin line with everything you do. Now it's your show. You're grown up. You do whatever you want. Doesn't matter what other people say. But when you're thinking globally, a lot of people get overstimulated or distracted if you're playing loud music or screaming, yelling, doing whatever. Thank you for all of your purchases on my bin. I love you. Thank you for your tip. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Thunderbolt. Cool name. I'm going to follow you. We're best friends now. You can't leave. You live here now. Do you think it should change my name and put Jim in front because no one ever knows if I'm a guy or a girl? No, I think that's good to be. No one knows if I'm a guy or a girl. I think it's good to be, I was going to say ambidextrous. What's it called? I think it's good. It's like a person named Alex or Max and you never know. I worked in a male-dominated field for 15 years, and the amount of times I was called Chris, awesome. I would sign things as Chris, general, neutral, because misogyny is still a thing, and especially in this kind of way, it doesn't matter if you are a guy or a girl, you're gonna get hate from both sides or whatever, or love from both sides. So sometimes it's nice. Like when I raid, when I do comic books or sports memorabilia or whatever. And androgynous, thank you. When I raid, usually if I raid a dude in a sports category, they'll say, thanks, man. Thanks for the raid, blah, blah. Hell yeah. Love me. Come see me. And then they're shocked when they log on and I'm just this blonde girl. But I think that it's fine. Unless it bothers you. Unless it bothers you to be misgendered and you want people to know you're a man, like specifically all the time, then you can change it. I don't think it's important. Yeah, it can be a girl, dude. I can only do shows on the weekends due to my work schedule, but I struggle with getting views. Do you have any ideas? Just be consistent on your weekends and don't compare yourself to other people who do this for a full-time living. Don't just do what you can and try to, if you say you're going to do 10 o'clock, any packages today? Yes, a couple. I have to go let my postman in. Everyone get in this gift card giveaway. I'm going to go let my postman in. I'll be right back. Here, I'll bring you with me. But I'm not going to talk to you because I get embarrassed. So I'm not going to talk while I'm in there. Everyone get this $5 gift card giveaway. And I'm going to go I only have like 7 for him to pick up today. I get embarrassed. So never compare. We're going to go let my postman in. Here, I'm going to put you in my kitchen. You want to look at my ghost? Here, I'm going to put you on this pot. Stay right there. Look at my ghost. I'll be right back. Hi.
Good morning.
How are you? Only a few today.
Okay.
I didn't get much done yet.
That's fine.
Oh, what is this for?
I had to stop, and I didn't see anything in the shed. So
Yes, thank you so much. Board of Elections and coal. This is for coal. What are they trying to get on? Whoa, interesting.
short and sweet today.
That's it. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Have a good day.
You too.
So I'm just awkward in person. Hi, sorry. Thanks. Love my postman. He's amazing. Super nice. His name's Al. Eating a cookie. It's my 5th cookie today. Okay. Did we have fun while I was being weird? Looking at my ghost in my kitchen? Please count them. What am I counting? Cookies? You had fun? Okay, good. Need a cookie for you. You got it. Cole can vote. I know. They just sent him a thing in the mail. Mom, did you see that? They just sent him a thing. He's already pre-registered to vote. What software do you use to create your thumbnails? Chat GPT. Molly. Board of Thrift. Isn't that nuts? I know he's a grown-up. I use Chat GPT. Don't tell Ho. What's the deal with the fairy lamps and the henna nest? I have no idea. It's a cult. People are crazy. They're pretty, but insane. They're getting to be more annoying than the watch people and the Pokemon people. Here's my thing. It is a cult. Have I sold them? Yes. Did I, up until 6 months ago, think that they were super cute and love them? Yes. Do I think that now they are one of the most irritating? Fairy lamps I love. Fairy lamp people haven't really annoyed me yet. The henna nest people, I'm going to break every henna nest I ever see from the end of time. Also, as a reminder, or just a shout out, Walmart sells henna nests now. Timo sells henna nests. If they aren't marked, Westmoreland, Fenton, whatever, and they say like imported or whatever, they're from Temu. You can get them for $3. Now, if you don't want to buy on Temu and you want to buy in here, I buy shit on Temu or from people from Temu on here. I don't care. I don't care if you get it from the dollar store and I want it. I'm going to pay for it. I'll buy something from you because I need Whatnot to fix the time scan shit. It's not mathing. It's, do you scan your packages, your label after you? That's how I fixed it. And I'm mad that I haven't been doing it the whole time. Really? Because it fixed mine. Head on us. Do I think they're cute? Yes. Will I buy something? I'm going to go back to not judging people for how much they pay for things. If I want it, I'm going to pay for it. If I want it from you, I'm going to pay more. I don't care. If I collect it, I'll pay for whatever I want. It's your money, grown-up money. You spend on whatever you want. I bought mini penises yesterday. You spend your money on whatever you want to. But I want people to be honest about it, right? So like if you are going to, don't tell me that it's antique or it's whatever when you bought it on Temu. Tell me you bought it on Temu and I'll buy it from you. I love that. You know what I bought the other day? And I was going to buy it from Cherry Bomb. I bid $35 from Cherry Bomb. 1, because I love Cherry Bomb. 2, because I really wanted it. But I got outbid. These little friggin' miniature shelves, they're on Temu for like $5. I think this is the most amazing thing ever. I tried to buy it from Cherry Bomb for $35 because I don't like buying things on Temu. A lot of people don't want to put their information on Temu. If you buy these, I will pay up for these, right? I'm obsessed. I love this so much. I bought one for what was my friend? Sarah. I bought one for Sarah too. And I put it in my trigger shelf. Love these. I don't care that you got it from Temu. I don't care where you get your stuff. You know why? Because I don't have to go to the store. You know what my favorite thing is? First of all, obsessed. I love these so much. Who's my friend? I pay for Instacart because I don't want to leave my house to pick something up at the grocery store. So if you buy something, if you go to the dollar store and you buy something and then you bring it to your house and then you do a live show and you show it to me and then you pack it and you sell it to me and you send it to me and I don't have to leave my house and I can just walk out, I'm going to pay more for it than $1 for it. For sure. Charge me $10 for it because you did all that other work to get it to me and I didn't have to leave my house. I love that. I do not care. And most people don't. Just don't lie about it. I don't care that you bought it on Temu and you're going to sell it to me. I'm not going to buy it from Temu. I'll buy it from you. I don't care. But don't tell me that it's vintage when you bought it at Walmart for $5. Suspicious. I do the same thing, buy certain stuff. Exactly. And also, you can buy stuff where you are that I can't buy here. I can buy stuff here that you can't buy there. Like, we can all buy from Temu if we wanted to, but I know that you can buy stuff at Ross. I don't have a Ross here. So I bought a Doorables thing for my friend Heather the other day for $55 that they got on at Ross for $20. It had the sticker still on it. I don't have a Ross. That's amazing. You buy it and you sell it to me. Hello, resell. Like, that's what we do. I don't care. We just can't. It's the dishonesty that I am not a fan. It's called reselling. Exactly. It's what we do. Have you seen channels that only sell gas station candy bars? Yeah. We're going to sell meat. Okay. My son and I are doing meat reviews on Monday. We're going to do Monday meat reviews. This is meat that you could buy yourself if you want to. I'm going to go to Costco. I'm going to get a bunch of different brands. I'm going to go to like a local. I'm going to go to the Amish people. I'm going to get some stuff. Like, you can't buy the stuff my Amish people make, but you could buy your own meat, right? But one, you're paying for the entertainment. Two, you're going to pay for, like, so you don't have to buy 50 of them to get the price that we get. Yeah, you can sell everything. I sell candy bars on here. Look, I did caramel. I'm going to do these candy bars I get from my son. My son's girlfriend is a ballerina, and she sells candy bars through the shop that her mother owns, and it raises money for them to go on to competition and do whatever. I sell candy bars. We're going to sell meat. John Clutch, who rated us earlier this morning, he sells cereal. You can sell anything on here. You have to ship dry meat with dry ice. It's gonna be jerky. Most of the stuff that we're gonna sell is jerky. I'm not selling like you steaks and stuff. I'm not selling that. We're not gonna do that kind of meat. We're gonna sell like pre-packaged meat. I'm not gonna like sell you my venison that I have in the freezer. Though I wish I could, because I have so much meat in my freezer that we're not eating. I could sell you some venison. I could sell you some pork chops, because we don't eat a lot of pork chops. We eat the bacon first. Yeah, Mr. Beast, if I'm not a big fan of that, but I would like filet mignon. Me too. Thank you. What did you say you use to print labels? I have a label maker. It's a Polino. Yeah, you should tell. Vintage Gypsy Bree said that her husband's going to download it just to watch us too. Thank you so much for the tip. I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm going to follow you, Queen. Love you, Queen. I have a label printer. It's a Polino. P-O-L-O-N-O. If you go to my YouTube, my name is the same everywhere. The Hodgepodge Place. If you go to my YouTube and scroll down just like 2 videos, it's things resellers need, and it has my links to everything. It has my bubble wrap machine. It has my printer. It has my shrink wrap. It has my labels. It has everything that I use, and you can buy it right from my link. I'm also going to post later today on my Facebook. I'll post a couple links. You're welcome. Thank you. And that bubble wrap machine is the best thing I've ever bought in my life. What else are your buyers looking for? Classic timeless pieces. I don't want to do hands-on figure lamps with 10, 15 people in my show. It's in my YouTube. If you go to my YouTube right now, I think that you should sell whatever you like. That's my advice. You're on what now because of your son? My advice is to sell what you like, because I think that's the best way to be natural. All right, if you go to my YouTube right here, there's my curling iron. Love that thing. And you scroll down to these 2 videos right here. Things you need. When you click on it and you go to the description, it'll have links to all the products that I use. I don't think Mr. Beast is selling anything. I think he's just coming here to give things away. Which is a great way to get people around the platform, and we will try to capitalize on that. He says you're obsessed with me. Tell him that I'm obsessed with you back. I love that. Eat my cookie. I'm going to do one more giveaway. How many times have I already said that today? A lot. There's 4% commission day on Sunday, yes. On Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going to tell you right now, I've never found it worth it on the discount commission days. The no commission days, yes. When you work it out, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm so used to paying like so much in sales tax and stuff. Just charge an extra $1 for your items. I don't think that it's worth the fight that you have to put up. Yeah, it's like Saturday noon to noon or something. Yeah. Saturday noon till Sunday at noon. There will be a lot of people on the app, which is not a bad thing. It's a good time to be What Now Will Glitch all day. You know what's hilarious? That it glitched as soon as you said that. That's pretty funny. Thank you for your tip, Cedar Hollow. Cedar Hollow, I appreciate you. Let me follow you. We're best friends. Thank you for tipping me. Whatnot will glitch all day. Whatnot will have, but Whatnot will have abundance of people. So, doing shows when big sellers are doing shows is not a bad thing, because a lot of people will jump from shows to shows. Yesterday I was watching Michelle, but I would just swipe and see who else was on. I'd swipe and keep, like, a lot of people jump around. If other people are on the app, so I like to use myself as an example. If you log on to watch me and then I'm selling a bunch of random stuff, and then I say, okay, for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to be selling linens, and you have no interest in linens but you want to come back and watch me for the next 10 minutes, you're going to go pop into other shows, and then you're going to come back and watch me. So I don't miss what you said, 73 Stamino. Last time I tried to do low commission day, they straight closed my show. I love that. They're like, yeah, no, you're not doing this day. You're on a speed train. Thank you so much for your tip. ADHDers unite. Hell yeah. It's a gift and a curse. Unclaimed and unhinged. I freaking love your name. I followed you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for your tip. Was there 600 people in another show in Vintage happening? I did. Right. So I think it's a good time. So people are like, oh, I don't want to schedule a show when you're on. Do it. For sure. And people get annoyed with me really easily too. And so if they're on to watch me because they love me, but they'll pop into other shows while they're watching me. So don't be afraid to do a show when other big sellers are doing shows, because you get the runoff. You can get other people. And also you have a chance of them rating you and bringing their friends over to you. I loved the video that 2Ps made the other day. She's the cutest thing ever. And I met her at a storage unit auction a couple weeks ago, and she's wonderful. And I rated her again, and she cried, and it was so sweet. And I love you, and I appreciate that. Oh, also, speaking of wonderful reactions to raids, the other night, I screenshot this too. I have a screenshot of Ho. Hold on, let me find it. Hey, look, there you are. Ho to the Mo rated Rust and Pearl. Can you tag Rust and Pearl Vintage for me? Rust and Pearl Vintage is adorable. I love her. I've loved her forever. Ho raided her the other night, and the way she responded to that raid was exactly how you should respond to a raid. She was the sweetest thing ever. So cute. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, we have a celebrity in here. Just absolutely adorable. Super cute. Ran something for $1. Just everything about her is wonderful, and it reminded me how much I try not to watch shows at night, like I said, because of the kids, but it reminded me that how much I enjoy her and I miss her shows. So everyone please go follow Rust and Pearl. She's wonderful. She is amazing. 2Ps in the shop is amazing. She's so cute. I was playing one of the games and an ad for Whatnot came on. Wow, that's exciting. I did hear that they have an ad on this going to be during the Super Bowl or something, and I wonder if it has something to do with Mr. Beast, because I did hear that they have an ad, which is crazy, which is huge. As a reminder too, if you are just getting into this app, or if you have been, like, if you're a seller on this app already, this app is still a baby app. This app has only been around since 2019. This app is still just a little blip. It is a growing, wonderful community that is growing exponentially by the day. So the fact that I'm not a huge Mr. Beast fan, right? But he has 50 million followers. That the fact that they have him coming over here is insane. And so there's a lot of famous people on this app. So it's bringing eyes to this app. And that is going to be big for every seller on this app, no matter what you're selling and what you're doing. So it's a good time to be here. I can't imagine what they're paying him. You heard he's doing a Super Bowl commercial? That'd be crazy. I mean, he's giving away $1 million worth of stuff. He's giving away $1 million worth of stuff on Sunday. So it'll be very interesting to see what that brings to the app. And he got 50,000 bookmarks in the first day that he posted the show. Right. We have mixed feelings about it. He also, you have to remember too, his following, I'm running another $5 gift card giveaway because I'm not done talking. His following is very young. A lot that he does is directed towards children. So yeah, young YouTubers. And YouTube, if you go look at my YouTube comments right now, I guarantee it's a bunch of young children saying he's got 96,000. I know that on Tuesday he only had 30 because I had more than him on Tuesday. On your bubble wrap machine makes just air pillows or regular bubble wrap too. It makes one's about this big, and then air pillows as well. But it makes small pillow. The ones I have on it right now are small, not mini, but small. He's a big YouTuber, but so think about the type of people he's going to be bringing to this app. We're going to need the runoff from their parents or the young generation getting into vintage, which there are a lot of kids getting into vintage, but we definitely don't want the YouTube just spammy, obnoxious buttholes. Exactly. Because if you go on my YouTube right now, it's just a bunch of kids saying I'm ugly and what are you even talking about? No one cares, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to be, I'm very mixed with it. It's nice to get the exposure. It'll be amazing if he does a Super Bowl ad because you're going to get a bunch of adults watching the Super Bowl. But generally, YouTubers are disgusting and mean and nasty children who have nothing better to do than talk shit to people. So just be prepared for that as well, because that's what we're inviting to the app right now with bringing him in. So yeah, rage baiters. Yeah, you gotta have thick skin for those 11-year-old bullies and the 50-year-old men living in their mother's basement who haven't seen a girl in real life in 10 years. You just got to be ready for them to tell you how ugly you are. I had my birthday show was stuck up there for a couple days, and the amount of people that were like, no one cares about your birthday. Ew, go to the gym. What's wrong with your face? You're so okay. But I also, that's why I don't go live on TikTok. I make content for TikTok because I get paid off of it, but I don't go live because literally every day they're like, you're so ugly, kill yourself. Like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. I just always assume that it's a dumb man or a child. Like, you must be a child. Adults don't speak like that. The internet is so kind. Exactly. You have to have thick skin if you're going to be on the internet. Then that's another reason why when people are like, you can do it, anybody can do it, everyone can do it. No, you can't. It's hard. It sucks. It's terrible. Also, on bad days, I can't just go lock myself in the office or go unload an RDC trailer or go flat stack lumber. I have to talk to you. So on days where I can barely get out of bed and I'm sad and I'm tired and I don't want to do anything, I still have to log on and look at you and have a conversation with you. That's hard. This is hard. And then have people talk shit and tell me bad things or like be mean. Like it's a hard thing to do. I'm not the fucking girl that's like, oh, being an influencer is so hard. Try being me for a day. No, I'm not being that person. I'm just saying it's still a job and it's still something you have to do. And having to yourself put on display every day and having to pretend that your life isn't falling apart is a difficult thing. And so I don't block a lot. I remove people. I say it's like a timeout. I remove people a lot from my shows, or my mods will. And it's a timeout. I'm just removing you for one day. Like, you just can't be here for the rest of the day. You're going to go over there and sit in timeout. You can come back tomorrow, but try being nice. And then they like come in if they do it a couple times. Very seldom do I have to block people. I very seldom block people for inappropriate comments because sometimes I think they're funny and sometimes they're just obnoxious, but I don't think that they're harmful. I've had to block a few people for being over the top or for being harassing or for just being mean. I have blocked more people for being mean to my friends than I have blocked for being mean to me. Like, anybody who's ever talked shit to Tranquility Antiques, I'm going to tell you right now, you can talk shit to me. You can talk shit to Cherry Bomb. You can talk shit to Bree. You can talk shit, all the shit to Ho. Please, I encourage you, go talk shit to Ho. You can't be mean to Monica. I'm sorry. She's just sweet and precious and kind and is so nice to everybody. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to be mean to Tranquility Antiques. Sorry. The rest of us we'll deal with it ourselves. With her, don't do it. You should see our group chat sometimes when we get going. Like, we're not mean girls or anything, but we talk shit sometimes, right? And so, like, if we're, and usually to each other, we'll be talking shit. But if we're like saying, and then Monica will just pop in there, would be like, I think what her shirt she had on was really cute. Or like, oh, thank you for bringing us all back to reality and to stop being mean. You're right. They are loyal and they'll come for you. I have had people like attack me on certain forms of social media, and I will tell like Cherry Bomb and Ho to the Mo, and they will find them. They will go and they will just troll them back. Like, I will be like, oh, this person's being really mean to me. Also, the lady who sent me a message on here a month ago, and it was like, gross. all you did was touch your hair. You're disgusting. Like, took time out of her day to send me this like nasty DM. So I don't check my DMs. For the love of cats, thank you for the raid. I love you. I sent that screenshot to the group chat within minutes. Ho was like, Molly already had this lady's name, address, where she worked, like everything. Board of Thrift. And then Ho to the Mo was like, I have 68 friends in common. Give me the word and I will send the screenshot to every one of them. And I was like, I didn't even have to do anything, ma'am. Get a life. What are you doing? She is a ride at dawn for sure. 100%. Every single time. So don't fuck with me. I'll send Ho. I'll sick Ho on you. It was awesome. It just, again, it's so crazy to like take the time out of your day to send someone a nasty message, or the people that like in their show, and I say this too, that are like in their thing and like talking crap, and then they're like, bye. Or I love the ones where they're like, you talk too much, bye. First of all, not the airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Just fucking leave. Keep scrolling. That's what we do here. And two, who are you? What do you mean? Why are you taking time out of your day? They are mafia. Hose mafia. Why are you taking time out of your day to talk crap to a random woman you met online? Go somewhere else. Block me if you don't like me. You wouldn't be the first. So weird. You love my chatter? Thank you. I'm glad because I chat a lot. Thank you for your tip. Mike Jones Mob. Thank you so much. Thou shalt not judge. Oh, I judge. You ever seen that meme? That's like, something about judging, and they're like, oh, you should listen and not judge, and they're like, no, I listen to judge. I listen so I can judge more accurately. Not in a bad way. I don't judge people for anything, like, generally. I judge you for being a bad person. I don't judge you for your life choice. You're a grown-up. You do whatever you want. I'm an informed judger. I judge you for being a bad person, and that's it. Like, I'm not going to judge you for your life choices as long as it does not affect me or my friends or the general public. But if you're a bad person, I'm going to judge you. No, I was going to talk about kink shaming. We don't kink shame here either, but that's for a whole nother, we're being professional today. I got off the rails there for a second. Yeah, so I judge. I listen to judge. I listen to judge more carefully. I'm going to repost that video that I made the other day today. What cottagecore type shows should I individually list in the items, or do you random polls? I do random polls. I think you should do whatever works best for you. I don't think, are we though? I don't think preloading is a bad thing. Like I said at the beginning of my show, though, the more I touch it, the more expensive it's going to be. So if I take the item out and clean the item and take pictures and write a description and put a price and take the time to put it in my buy it now or preload it, it's going to cost you more money. If I just randomly pull it, it's not. So I think it's a good thing to have a mix of both. Have some things preloaded. You should always have things in your bin because people will want to fill their box. My mom joins and puts random stuff sometimes, and if people talk crap, I'm like, that's my mom. I got a fight with a huge man a couple months ago because he talked shit to this little boy's mom, and the kid was going to get his ass kicked by this grown man. And so then I got my ass kicked I didn't get my ass kicked, but then I stepped in between. But he was talking crap to his mom, and I was like, that's his mom. What are you doing? He was drunk and insane and ended up it was a whole brawl. But oh, thank you, Cherry Bomb. I appreciate you. People are nuts. There is 30 seconds. She's like, Cherry Bomb's like, get off already. I am done. I've been on for 2 hours. Are you proud of me? I am. I get it. I'm done too. I'm gonna clean today. Here's my accountability. How much information do you recommend putting in your profile about your life? None. I don't think it's relevant. I don't think it's relevant. I used to read people's profiles. If you like tip me or bought a gift to chat, I would read your profile. And if the first lines in your profile are, wife, 4 kids, whatever, those are not things that I care about. I say that very nicely. I care about you as a person. I love that. You can add those after if you really want people to know, but that is not why I'm looking at your profile. I stop reading too. I'm looking at your profile to see what you sell, when you sell it, and you know what, I don't, all of the personal details I can learn about you when I come to your show. If you do want to add those personal details because it is who you are as a person, I would add them after you add what you sell. So I also think as an ADHD, I'm not going to read a full sentence. I'm not going to read a paragraph. I think if you look at my profile right now, it's bullet points. It's bullet points with pictures. Okay. Now, this is just my opinion. You do whatever you want. I've said it a million times, you're a grown up. You do whatever you want. I love you for being you, and you can put whatever you want in your bio. This is just my opinion. So mine is bullet points with pictures. Old or new, we've got something for you. Antiques, toys, collectibles, decor, and more. Make sure to follow the Hodgepodge Place on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Also, my name is Working and Lurking. So if you ever see Working and Lurking, that is my name. I will, if you go into, I'm selling because my sister's daughter's dog needs surgery and that's a wonderful thing. Proud of you, happy for you, hope you are successful. That is something you can tell me when you capture my attention by getting into your show. And also there's it's the internet. There's a lot of creepy people, mean people, terrible people. When you put things about your children, your grandchildren, other things, people can exploit you and use those against you and be negative about that. So be cautious of that. Today with Cole doing the meat reviews with me, he is 18 now, and I put very little about them. I brag about them on my personal, on my social media, but they don't go live with me. They're not in my videos. My daughter is like, when she says hello, she'll come, and she very seldom is part of it. She's 16. One, if anyone is mean to them, I will kill you. And two, I don't want to expose them to everything. It's their choice. And when they choose to be a part of it, that's fine. And if they want to, and Cole now being an adult and is going to do it with me, and I love it. I'm so excited. I think it's going to be amazing. But I am still very weary of it because the internet is a terrible place and it worries me. So be cautious of that. There also, you can, I have different words that are not, you can't say. And some of those words include my children's school and other things that I just don't, it's very easy. Just having your profile name, I can find out where you live in 10 minutes. It's very easy to look me up and find all of my personal information if you wanted to, but I don't need to make it easy for you either, especially when it comes to children. So that's how I feel about personal information in your thing. That's just my opinion, though. You don't need to listen to me ever. All right. She gave me a couple people that I could, as a thing to raid. Let's go to, I don't see her on anymore. Where is she? Oh, there she is. We haven't raided her in a while. I love you. I'm in New York. I love you. I will see you all tomorrow. Jewelry tomorrow. Come back and see me. Thank you, everyone, for being here. As always, you're wonderful, and I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You're the best.